Alright, welcome in everybody. Looks like we have just Zing so far. How's it going, Zing? Okay. Bartosz, welcome in. How are you doing today, Bartosz? I don't remember exactly where we were over here. I think we had gone through and picked up... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. We went through and picked up all the crop out of here, so this should just be straw. And we emptied this as well, okay. Sawyer, welcome in. Mason, welcome in. How are you doing? I need to get back on FS25, check out some of the new mods. I hear they added a bunch. I know they added like 30 of them last week on... I think it was Thursday. But I will I'll quit out here and show you Zing. Oh, I guess I'm saving it. Quick. I haven't checked it. I only checked it once since launch. I tend to only go for ones that, yeah, same thing, Zing. I don't want to download anything from any third-party sites. If it's not in the mod hub, it's not for me. Yeah, I guess we can just go by category. So for gameplay, we got a lot of them. Guaranteed crop prices. We got lumberjack. Time-saving stock check. This one, I guess, just gives you the or sorts by the highest price. Real mower. I don't know what that one does. Oh wait. Sort your store. Maybe that's a different one. Those kind of sound the same. Lowest to highest price. Production point leasing. Oh, that's kind of a cool one. So you can lease a production point, you don't actually have to buy it. Easy arm controls. iDrive, welcome in. Blaine, welcome in as well. It's been better, Zing, because it took 5 tries just to get into the login screen on Friday. I did it Friday night, and it's froze on startup or shutdown, or randomly restarted 5 times since then, which is a lot less. But I don't know. I did do the one where I keep my files, so I think this week, just to make sure that I've like covered all my bases, I'll do the one where it just wipes everything. Because that way it should rule that out. It says I have the most up-to-date version of Windows and there's no errors and it's like good to go, but I don't know, it's still, 5 times over the course of 3 days is still not good. Perfect Edge. We got Paint, Terraform Anywhere. Ooh, that might be a good one. That's pretty cool. Put high inside the garage, nice. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know, because I've ran a test on my RAM. My RAM is good. I've replaced both my hard drives. The temps are fine, so I mean, I guess it could be something with the AIO or the fans or the CPU, but I'm kind of confused at this point. We have parked vehicle, round baler extension. Oh, the wheelie mod, I heard about that one. Lots of good stuff, it looks like. Realistic cab view. Info display extension. I think this is the one that I liked. Oh, no, this is not it, but this one does also look very nice. It has all of the info there. I'll probably end up getting that one. Extended leasing. Greenhouse automatic watering. Unload bales early. Automatic turn off the lights. Wait. Like, does the lights like drain your battery or something? If you have, you don't even have a battery unless it's like electric, maybe. I don't know. Special offers. I'm guessing that's just better ones. This mod regularly checks the special offers at the vehicle dealers and notifies you of new machines. This way you won't miss bargains. Oh, that's kind of cool. Turn signals. Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't look close enough. Real clock mod, round baler, 120 productions possible. The Macdon, the government subsidy, and 64 animal husbandries. That's a lot. Old sheds. Got a couple of packs of sheds. The wood shed. This truck I think was there before. Well, I guess I'll leave it to pop up there. Medium tractors, I believe both of these were there before. That was also, I think, there before. I could be wrong. No, I don't think that one was actually. Another trailer. One cultivator. Disc harrow. 2 power harrows. I don't know the difference between some of these ones. 2 subsoilers. 1 mulcher. 2 different seeders. 1 planter. 1 sprayer. Wait. Isn't that the same one as Farm Tech Fortis 3000? Oops. Huh, yeah, it looks like it. A slurry tank. The special header that's in the Macdon pack. A new Kloss forage header. Same thing. Oops. Luckily it remembered where I was. A real mower and a mower. Ah, crap. Tedders, we got one windrower. 1 miscellaneous, which we've already gone over that one. A grape tool. We've already seen that one as well. And that one. A weight. That's an interesting weight. Just a pallet. Oh wait, no, maybe the weight is the actual weight. The pallet's just a place for them to put it to kind of look cool, I guess. A bucket. I don't know what that would be used for. But I believe the rest of these we've already seen. Bale storage. Shed for storages. Mineral cell silo. Gravity diesel tank. Small bunkers. Some more sheds. And some decorations. Placeable hedges, concrete rings, decorative tiles, and debris. Debris looks kind of good. Yeah, if you want to have some junk laying around, nice. Production leasing point, and we've seen all these except for the small workshop, so that's all of them. Just annoying, they remain on like an 80-year-old driving around your Buick. The turn signals just stay on. Realistic having old rusting junk around the fields for sure. Robert, welcome in. Nice. Real mower is the one that mows bushes and all the way to the edge of roads. Oh, okay. So that little bit that it would say you don't own would just cut that part out, huh? Oh shoot, we're at 100%. It wasn't paying attention. Okay. Where am I going? Here we go. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that straw because I don't really care right now. Whoa, the header just jumped, or maybe I tapped it and it bounced, but... Alright, let's put this header back over here. I think the next one we're probably going to use is going to be sunflowers. Let's see. No, sunflowers are a ways off. We got wheat to do, I guess. So we probably would need the same header, actually. The reason I'm going to skip it is because I just don't care to do the straw right now. We're not after money on this one. We're kind of just doing all the different animal types and crops. So the ones that we've missed have just been pigs and chickens. The pipe is so long. Oh, looks like we have baby animals. Nice. Didn't even notice that. So I will check just to make sure. But we have to do sunflowers, corn, wheat, and potatoes as the ones that we're really after. So if we can get all of those done, we could feed our pigs and kind of see how that works and chickens. Then we're pretty much done. So what did I say? Wheat is next month. Corn and sunflowers are both October, and potatoes are August. So we got to skip to the next month. We can go do that. Artem, привет. Welcome in, Artem. Yeah, if you guys are buying anything Farming Simulator related, we have a code up on screen. Works for 25, 22, or 19. We were trying to get to that first here before the FS25 game came out, so we would have early access to that, but we did not get that on time. We are still a couple $100 off. I didn't think everybody that said they would use it would actually, use it, but we were a little bit shorter than I even kind of was hoping for. So we have a ways to go, because now, anybody who's bought the game, that's like the big ticket item. The DLCs will take a lot longer to add up, so don't know if we'll be getting there anytime soon. Unless some people order the game or like the Platinum or Premium DLC in the previous one. Or maybe the Year 1 pass or something. That'll add up as well. If they bought the game and then didn't have the Year 1 pass. But the code is Gaming with JJ. If you click on the link, that will bring you to the Giants website. Enter the code automatically for you. Oh, is it bugging out again? That's weird. It worked for just a split second. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Has anybody else had this? This is the second time we've had this now, where you drive into the field and it just doesn't take it. Let's try it again. Nothing. Oh, now it did. I don't know if we can like hop into another truck and have it work or what, but you've had it happen once? It's only happened to me twice, but it happened both times on stream, but I guess that's the only time that I've actually tried to do this, so I guess maybe we'll hop back to the... Well, let me save it quick, just because we did skip a little bit of time. Your mom is waking up from anesthesia? Oh, Jesus. I accidentally hired an AI person. They drove into the field. Well, it doesn't matter. We're quitting out anyways. Go back to the main menu quick. Did your mom have some surgery or something, Artem? Or is it like... I guess I don't know what else you'd use anesthesia for. I was trying to think of like a lesser amount for some reason. But I don't know why you'd ever need it. Running to the shop to get an emissions test quick. Be back soon. Alright, Zing. Drive safe. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in as always. Alright, 100%. Oh, it's still doing it. Huh. I mean, last time I just drove around the other way and it kind of fixed it, so maybe I'll start on a different side of the field? I don't know. This is weird. I wish I knew what was causing it so that I could figure out how to not have it happen. Let's try and just go in a weird random spot. Yeah, see, now it's working. I don't know what exactly is going on that it's tripping it out for, but whatever. It's obviously not like the wrong season or the wrong field, we don't own it or anything like that. It's just, it's some weird bug. Speaking of bugs, I know I've asked you guys quite a few times if you've encountered any. I think that's the only really, like, bad one that I've had. You know, I've probably had some other ones that I can't really think of, but... And even that one, there's... Both times I just went to a different spot in the field and then it worked. So it's not like a game-breaking bug, but never good to see when you're just releasing a game having bugs, but that's the day we live in, or the age we live in now. Oh, you know what I was kind of curious on? If we... So for the rice productions, because I want to start a playthrough with rice. I think that would be kind of fun, and it's not too expensive to get into, right? Like if you were to do peas or spinach or green beans, all of those machines are like $400,000 to $600,000, I think it is. Maybe it's 5 to 7, something like that. So just the harvester itself is going to cost you, you know, $500,000 to $750,000 probably, which is very expensive. So I think I'm going to start a playthrough on that, but I was kind of curious. I tried looking up the productions for rice to see if anybody had a video on those, like which ones would pay the most, or just even what the prices were to, you know, find out just generally. Did not see anything about... Oh, so this corner of the field is like bugged. That's what it looks like it is. Maybe if we go up. Yeah, that's weird. But I did see one video from someone saying that they bagged their rice, which I think that's at the canning factory. And they get less money from the bagged rice than they did from just selling the actual rice. Like, you know, the price goes up, but the amount of money you get from the loss of product, if that makes sense, because you go from like 30,000 liters of rice to, say, 10,000 liters of bagged rice or whatever. You know, I don't know what it is, what it equates to. It probably wouldn't be that much if you're just bagging it, but apparently they got a lot less money, and I was like, huh. So don't go with bagged rice. I'll quick open up the menu here in just a second. Robert says, will you report it? Yes, Robert, we have to let them know for some reason. I don't know if it's just this map or, you know, what the details are, but if a bunch of people report something like that, then they can kind of work through the details and be like, everybody who's reported this bug has reported it on this map. You know, something like that. They can kind of narrow it down and try and figure out what's causing it, what field numbers it is, stuff like that is all helpful for them. So ours happened on 26 and 34. I keep losing my keybinds on my farm stick when I go into settings. The buttons I set up shows in settings, but I have to reset it. Huh. That's very odd. I haven't looked into, like, I haven't watched any videos on who's like what kind of bugs people have encountered. But I have not heard of that one yet. But I would like to get a farm stick myself. I think that would be pretty cool. Having a farm stick, and or even two of them if you're driving like a... So it works for this game, but it also works for like Construction Simulator or something. You know, if you're driving around an excavator, you got one for each track, or like yeah, see this side of the field for some reason is bugged out. It just that corner right there is being weird. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. You have one that you can kind of, or if you're doing like logging or something on here, right? You can control the tracks or the grapple, the hook, or claw, or whatever you'd like to call it. Or I think it would probably work as well for... I'll just cut the video, Robert. I can just cut this... cut this clip out. I have a button that I can push that just records the last 2 minutes, and I can just make that into a clip and send it to him. Or I could just what I've done before is if I don't end up pushing that button, like say I drive around for another 5 minutes and I'm like, oh shoot, I was gonna record X, you know, whatever minute it was. I can just go back to the stream, just, you know, like you guys are watching it. Go back to that point in time. Usually I try and look at the clock. So right now I'd look at it and be like, okay, 2:09. So I started at 47. That would mean 22 minutes into the stream. Let's see what it says. Yeah, we've been going for 21 minutes, 57 seconds when I looked. So I was like, all right, around 22 minutes, it should show what we were doing, or what I was trying to record, you know. I might have to scroll forward a minute or two or back a minute or two, but that's another thing I could do. Nice, we actually got it all. But yeah, if I happen to miss it, I can go back and just record off of that. Let's go back up and approach it one more time, see if it allows us to take it out. But Robert says he's had the same problem on Riverbend Springs. So it worked for part of that. Now it worked for the rest. Okay. Oh wait, no, there's still a little bit up here. Did not work for that part. Yep, it's not having it. Oh, there it worked. All right. First job is done. I've also noticed a lot of like the screen like flashing, but I've heard that that is not my computer. That is the game. Alright, let's grab this little bit over here too. One thing I've noticed when you try and pick it up off the ground, it seems like if you're on like a little bit of a hill, it kind of has issues. You have to have the side like as close to it as you can. So you see how the left side, the wheel is kind of up, the right side is down. So this should work this time, but that's why it wasn't working before. We got a little bit. Huh. But yeah, there's kind of an issue with trying to pick this up. There we got the rest of it, I think. But it's kind of tough to get all of it if you're picking it up like this way. I can see little parts of it that I'm missing on the ground, or some, at least at the start we were missing some. Peace and love, welcome in, Rex. I still think it's kind of crazy that you get a 25% bonus both on the crop itself, so like in this case wheat, but you also get a 25% bonus on the straw, which is pretty insane. I do like the AI assist. Missed a bunch there. You can do more in cab, not worry about missing things. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Because I've used it, but I've only like driven around with it, because I pretty much drive always out of the cab, the third person view. But yeah, I didn't even really think about that, because you could be... one of the things Zing told me to do the first day was like, do that corner in cab, it'll be tough. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. But yeah, I guess if I just turn on the AI assist, we could just take that corner and have no issue. I guess it doesn't really do corners unless they're kind of rounded though, does it? If they're sharp, you have to stop and then do them. But yeah, it's a good idea. You could go in cab and just hold the button and it'll let it drive for you. My screen flickers too. There's a fix for it, but you have to download something from a website I'd rather not try. Yeah, I agree with you, iDrive. I'd rather have the flickering. It'll get fixed at some point, but it's just kind of annoying. But yeah, with having some PC issues, I was like, I don't know if it's my PC that's doing it or if it's the game. This is like the least organized I've ever done a field. Excuse me. Least organized I've ever done a field. I did that middle layer. You can kind of see it's a little different color, but it's almost the same. It's just a little less yellow. It's a little more brown. Oh, Robert, you must have joined right after we got done talking about it. So I fully reinstalled Windows, and then as soon as it reinstalled, I updated it. Because there was an update, I guess. I don't know why I didn't install the most up-to-date version. But it's better again, but it's still probably not where it should be. So on Friday when I started it up, I had to restart the computer 5 times just to be able to log in. It kept freezing on the log or startup. But then over the weekend, so Saturday, Sunday, and then today, it's randomly froze on startup or shutdown or randomly restarted on 5 occasions. So I had 5 occasions in one day on Friday, and then I had 5 occasions over 3 days. So it's definitely better, but it's still like it shouldn't be happening 5 times over 3 days. That's like something you get every couple of months if it's working good. But what I tried to do was keep all my files and basically just do Windows, but Zing thinks that I should do basically just wipe everything completely clean, as that gives you the best shot of having no issues with it, because it's obviously a complete overhaul instead of just the Windows operating system itself. So I think I might try that this weekend. I don't really want to, because I don't know what it's going to mess up. Like, it's definitely going to miss, it's going to delete some stuff that I probably don't want it to delete, but yeah, I don't know. I like I said, I've replaced both hard drives, my SSD and my HDD. I ran a test on the RAM, that was a couple weeks back, and it came back, everything was fine. No issues at all. So I don't believe it's that. It hasn't had any issues with overheating, but that could be a cause, which would mean it could be like my AIO all-in-one cooler. Could be something with the fans just not kicking out enough kicking out enough of the hot air. Could be the thermal paste is just getting old on the CPU. Could be the CPU itself. Or it could be the GPU, I guess. But that's pretty much all the problems that it really could be, because... or at least that I can think of. Because like I said, I've already replaced both the hard drive and the hard disk drive and the solid state drive. Oh, we gotta go dump this, don't we? I'm not super tech savvy, but like, you know, I've been trying to read and figure it out, and that's kind of... I'm still... I think it's something with Windows, but I don't really know. Because like I said, I have the latest Windows, and it's up to date, and it says there's no issues with it. It's like, you know, basically like a fresh install. The only problem is I have like other apps and stuff that could be messing with it, I guess. But it's clearly something with the, or at least I think it is with the operating system, because it's normally on startup and shutdown. The weather outside is weather. Dino nuggets, and it's weathering outside, yeah. It is very strange. I wish I was more tech savvy so that I could know what the problem is, but I don't know. I guess that's what you get when you're old, right? I'm just kidding. Obviously, you could be tech savvy at any age, but I've never really been super smart with computers. I've kind of learned more as time's gone on, but yeah. I probably should have checked where we should sell it. It doesn't matter, I guess. Whatever. Schmoob. I don't know what a schmoob is, but take your word for it, Blaine. But yeah, so I mean, it works fine once the computer's on. Pretty much, it's only restarted like 2 times now in 3 weeks, randomly. One of which was like over the weekend. The computer was just on, sitting there. I went to go do something and came back and it had restarted, and I was like, huh, okay. Nice, we're selling. That's like me, just, you know, enough to get through. Schmoob's your dog's nickname? Nice. Alright, and then we gotta do, what is it, RBX? And then RBY? Nope, incorrect combo. Oh, RB down. And then RBY. Ah, dang it. That was close. I got 3 out of the 4 buttons. There we go. Yeah, so I don't really know, Robert. I feel like it can't be that hard. Like, because I've kind of gone through some of the stuff myself and figured out it's definitely not the hard drive, hard disk drive. It's definitely not the solid state drive, because I replaced both of those. Definitely not the RAM. That one came back fine. So it could be any other part that I hadn't replaced, but I just feel like it is the Windows operating system itself, but it's just weird. So for sure, Thursday and Friday this week I won't be streaming, which I mentioned that on my Discord, but I'm not sure about Wednesday, so We have Thanksgiving on Thursday, and this is kind of a funny story, but Kane's Blood, welcome in. How are you doing? So it used to be every year on Thanksgiving, you know, everybody had, or at least most people have it off. I subscribed. Is that okay? No, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. Right, welcome in. Previously, we used to, like me and my brothers and my brother-in-law, would all go to one person's house and just play video games the day after Thanksgiving because everybody had it off. Actually, let me put that back. But then my sisters and my mom and my sister-in-law figured out that they could pawn the kids off on us and go shopping. Because we were at home playing video games anyways, so they're like, alright, well you guys can watch all the kids. Which, if you guys don't know, I have 12 nieces and nephews, so 2 of them are grown-ups and moved out and whatever, but 10 of them would be the ones we'd all have to watch. And so, for like 4 or 5 years in a row, we would all get together and play games, and then a couple of years after that, they started pawning the kids off on us every year. And now we don't even play video games. We're just like, all right, I guess we now have to watch all the kids, and they're going to all go shopping together. So they've taken over our holiday. Not really, but it's just kind of funny. Like we had started to do something the day after Thanksgiving every day or every year, and now we've been surpassed by them. Now they do something every year. And we are watching all the kids. So that's what I'll be doing Friday. I gotta watch my nieces and nephews. Only the 2 of them for me. Wait, I already did all this, didn't I? Sorry, Digi, can't stay longer. Gotta go, buddy. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Rex. Have a good rest of your night, Rex. Kane's also asked, is everybody doing okay today? I missed that one. I am doing well. How are you doing, Kane? I know I kind of asked you. Oops, I didn't turn that on. Robert says, take care, Rex. Let's back this up a bit. You're blessed? That's good. Alright. Oh, so I pretty much had started right on the right spot. What is the point of this game? I thought Thanksgiving had already been. If you're in Canada, yes, Canada does it in October. I'm not sure why. Ours is always like the last week of November. I'm not sure if it is 100% the last week. I think it's the last full week of November. The point is basically to... I mean, it can be kind of whatever you want, but basically you have a bunch of farming equipment, both machines and trailers. You can have different farming animals, different buildings, different production points. And sort of the whole thing is just to make money however you'd like to. So if you want to make it raising a bunch of pigs, then you can raise a bunch of pigs. If you want to make money with wheat, like we're doing here, you can do that. Yeah, I guess you kind of just do whatever you want to make money. So you can. This is wheat, and after this, you could bale it up and make straw, and then sell that, or use that for your animals, or for bedding, or there really isn't like an end point. You can buy different productions, and then within those productions you can like make soup if you have like a canning factory, or you can make sugar if you have the sugar mill, and then if you bring like tomatoes, or I don't know what else you can can, peas, spinach, or if you bring sugar cane, you can turn that into sugar. If you have the sawmill, you can chop down trees and then bring those there and make that into planks, turn the planks into chairs. Like there's a bunch of different things you can do. So it's kind of really endless way of playing it. There's no like right or wrong way. But yeah, I don't really know what I would say the point of the game is, other than to just kind of build up your own big farm. That'll be it. My friend is from Canada. Yeah, that's why. Canada does it in October for some reason. I'm not actually sure why. I'm trying to think. Rex is Canadian. Is anybody else in here Canadian? Or maybe a simple Google search will do. But yeah, that would be the reason I drive. So Canada does it in October for some reason. We do it in November. It's usually a couple of days after my birthday. So my birthday was last week Tuesday. Thanksgiving is this week Thursday. Normally it's about a week at the earliest. Maybe my birthday's on like a Sunday and it's on like a Thursday or something, like 4 days off. But yeah, it's usually fairly close. German, okay. Oh. Yeah, they have some German brands on here. Oop, saving. So I'll quickly show you some of the different vehicles. We got some Fendt. I think Klaus is also German, but I'm not sure. Antonio Carrero, I think that's like Italian or something. Iseki, I'm pretty sure that's Japanese. Got John Deere. Linder, I'm not sure some of these ones where they're from. Like I don't know where Zetter's from. I don't know where Lindner is from. Dutzfar, if I said that right, that sounds German to me. Vitris. It's weird the brand says same. Never seen it or heard of that one before. Challenger. We got White. Kubota. Valtra. New Holland. Steyr. There's a lot of different brands. I think that one was full, right? Well, I guess we're dropping it into the other one anyways. It's kind of cool. It tells you in the top right how full the trailer is. So we'll be around 50% full after this. 52%. Not too bad. But yeah, I'm thinking what I should do on the American map. Because once we're done with this, with these sunflowers... what was the other one? Oh, sunflowers, corn, and potatoes. We're going to feed our pigs and chickens, which we haven't bought yet, but we'll buy those, feed those. I gotta check again the map here. Corn is October, sunflowers is October, and potatoes is August. So we have to do potatoes first. Your family moved to the USA. Okay. Where? Oops. Oh Jesus. Well. Where about? What state did they move? I think I actually saw an interesting map the other day. It was like where the highest percentage of people from Europe have moved to by each country, like which state. So, for example, I would say like the highest amount of Germans have moved to Illinois, or I'm just throwing out a random state, but it says where the highest amount from that area has moved to, and I thought that was kind of cool. Actually, I gotta move this trailer with the header on it, don't I? Ohio is Dutch. Oops. So, oops, I didn't drop it. Some part in the east somewhere? Okay. I hope that snaps. There we go. There was only 2 on there that said Minnesota, which is where I'm from. And they were Finland and Sweden. So I thought that was kind of interesting, especially since they're right next to each other. Somewhere out east, though. So if you look at the United States, I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with like the layout of the states, but a lot of the eastern states are very small and close together, and a lot of the western states are really spread out and bigger. So I actually looked at a map just the other day, and I'm pretty sure I've been to 20 of the states out of the 50. And of the 20 that I've been to, if I basically on the west of the Mississippi, not including Alaska and Hawaii, I'm missing Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, I think Arkansas, and Louisiana. And then I have the entirety of the western half. So I don't know if that makes much sense, but yeah, if you look at like a map of the states, it seems like I've gone to about half the United States, but all of like the bigger ones are pretty much over there, other than like Alaska and Hawaii. Or well, Alaska's the bigger one, Hawaii's not. But yeah, a lot of them, like Rhode Island is really tiny. Some of them are decent. There's a pretty decent amount of states out there, but there's a lot of smaller ones as well. Alright, let's, I think we can go to the next month here. We don't really have to do anything else, just go get those potatoes. What are some famous landmarks in Minnesota? I'll try to visit Microsoft Flight Sim 24 laters. I mean, to be honest, there really isn't that much iDrive. It's a pretty flat state. It's pretty heavily wooded. And what's not wooded is just like farmland. It's funny because I was actually reading this the other day. So Minnesota has it's called the Land of 10,000 Lakes. It's kind of basically we have a lot of lakes here. But I looked it up, which state has the most lakes, and I think it said Wisconsin. And I was like, what? How is our state called the Land of 10,000 Lakes and doesn't... I mean, obviously Alaska is way, way bigger, and that would make sense that it's going to have more. But like, of all the other states, it should have the most, right? Or close to it, something like that. But I found out every state has a different classification for what a lake is. So in Wisconsin, I don't remember the exact amount. You guys could look this up. But for Wisconsin, if a lake is like 200 square meters or whatever, it's considered a lake. But here it has to be like 1,000 square meters to be a lake. Again, I'm throwing out random numbers. It's definitely not right. But I was like, what the heck? So their lakes are what we would consider ponds. Like a lot of the things that they would consider lakes would be like, no, that's just a little, pond. Like it's a little body of water, but it's not a lake. Where's our potato harvester? I ran past it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But up in Duluth, that is also hello, Spoon. Sorry, I should have said hello earlier. Duluth is actually the farthest inland port in the entire world that has access to the ocean. It's kind of crazy to think about. because it's literally like halfway across the United States. Like no matter which way you look at it, you got to go like down hours from Canada to get to Minnesota. So if there were a path going up to the ocean out through that way, it'd be hours. If you went south all the way to like Texas or something, it'd be a ton of hours. If you went all the way to the East Coast, tons of hours, and all the way to the West Coast. Like no matter which way you go, it's a really long path in any direction, right? So that's kind of a cool place. The farthest inland port in the world. Zeb says, Split Rock Lighthouse is a nice flyby. Okay. But yeah, I would say probably like the Duluth area. It's also the start of the or is it the second longest? Oh no, it's the start of the Mississippi River. I don't know if it's the second longest, and I think it might be the second longest in the States. Am I doing something wrong here? Turn off harvester or lift? No, let's see. It's definitely time to harvest potatoes, but it doesn't show... Does it show that it's ready? It doesn't show it's ready. Okay, we gotta go next month, I guess. Yeah, this is my oopsie. I accidentally planted corn a little bit. Left over from last year. But yeah, Lake Superior is also it's bordering us in Wisconsin and Canada, but I think it's the largest freshwater lake in the world. It's not the deepest. I think that goes to Lake Baikal in Russia. But I think by the amount of water that it has in it, that is the largest freshwater lake in the world. And you guys can fact check it. I don't know if that's actually correct or not. Maybe there's something else that has more. Maybe it's by surface area or something. I can't remember exactly what it is, but Lake Superior and Duluth are... Well, Duluth is on Lake Superior. I think Split Rock Lighthouse might be a little bit north of there on the North Shore somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is. Maybe it is in Duluth, but... and then, yeah, like I said, the Mississippi starts in Minnesota. And I believe it's one of the longer rivers. I don't remember exactly which one. I think Missouri might be the longest in the United States, and that might be the second, but I can't quite remember. I think it beats it by 1 mile. I want to say Missouri's like 1,641 miles long, and Mississippi's like 1,640 or something. Let's see if we can start pulling some potatoes out. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, you too, Kane. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. I normally play sort of big vehicle-based games, so lately a lot of Farming Simulator, as I've recently got into the series, but we do a lot of SnowRunner, a lot of Construction Simulator, Farming Simulator. I used to do Gold Rush the game. That was kind of where I started my channel, and they actually have an update. I think it might even be tomorrow. I've tried to reach out and see if I could get that. I haven't heard anything back, which is typical of anybody pretty much that I've ever had to reach out to. You got to reach out multiple times, which that was my second time that I've reached out. I haven't heard anything back, so probably won't be playing that as soon as it comes out, but I have a feeling after bugging them for a couple of months we'll get it. Just because they'll eventually take a look at it and be like, oh, yeah, you did play that game for a couple 100 hours. Sure, we'll give it to you. Let's see, can I want to move this conveyor belt in, but maybe I can't. And then, yeah, we've been playing Ships at Sea, which is a big vehicle-based game. We also have Fishing North Atlantic on the channel, which is another big vehicle-based game. Those are ships, fishing boats, or whatever you'd like to call them. So it's a little different, but yeah, it's kind of what I normally play on the channel anyways. I do have like some Grand Theft Auto and some survival games, but that's the main portion of the channel, is just big vehicle-based driving games. Apparently Expeditions is getting a rework, huh? Interesting. Oh, 10 minutes more, okay. I'm looking at the ground. You can actually kind of see where we've picked up the potatoes. So if you look just off to the left of my tracks here, let's see if I can hop out and show you a little better. You can kind of see, well, this is exactly where my tire went, but this part right here is kind of like a darker brown. This part has like this kind of whitish cream colored stuff. So this part has potatoes in it that we took off the roots, or the tops of the plant, but haven't got to the roots. So that's kind of cool. You can actually tell a little bit better where you've been. It'll probably be easier if I were to run over a part and not actually pick it up to show you that. Let's see if I can do that. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to see, I guess, but, oh, right here. So this corner, from like right here, I haven't drove on it, and so you can kind of see it's like a darker black, and then here, it's got all that like white cream stuff mixed in, and then here, obviously, we've grabbed it again, so you can tell the difference between these two. Pretty cool. Definitely going to make it easier, because it's kind of hard for some of these crops when you, like, once you run over the tops of them, you're like, crap, where have did I miss a spot somewhere? Also, one thing I noticed about root crops is, at least in FS25, you could run them all over on the top and it would just kill the top of the plant. It doesn't kill the actual potato, which is underground, because it's sort of safe underground, which is kind of cool. So you could just drive all over your root crops and not have to worry about them getting ruined. Which is kind of what I'm doing now, just trying to kill all the root part. Coyote, welcome in. Doing pretty good. How are you doing, Coyote? I believe this is the first time I've even seen you here. I could be wrong on that. Maybe you've been lurking. I am so glad that this potato harvester has a storage. That's going to make doing potatoes much better. I don't really like doing any of the root crops because they don't have a spot to store them. You pretty much have to kick them right into another truck. So the fact that this one has a little bit of a storage there, we're up to about 10,000 liters, so it looks like it can hold around 20,000, maybe 21, which is really nice. I'm not sure if I read Zeb's previous comment. I just saw it up there, but he said Mississippi is the 4th largest in the world. I don't know if I read that out loud. Ours didn't. We had to bail them. What are you bailing, Zeb? I think you're talking about not, or if you run them over, it doesn't, or actually here, let's see. I'm gonna turn the machine off and I'm gonna run them over and just see if it. Oh, weird! It doesn't. On this one, it doesn't remove the top stuff. On the previous version, it would delete the foliage or whatever above it. But on this one, it doesn't do that. Your potato harvester didn't have a storage. Yeah, this is oops. This is the bigger one. There's, hang on, I'm gonna check actually. I think there's 3 or is it 4? Here we go. Let's go here. Potato technology somewhere. Here we go. Potato technology. So yeah, there's 3 of them. Okay. So this one, it can hold. It looks like 22.5. 22,500 liters, I believe that is. And this one has, it looks like it may actually also hold a little bit. I'm going to actually rent this just because, or yeah, we'll rent it. Because it looks like this one also has a little bit of storage. Does this one too? I'm going to try them all, I guess. You had a Grimmy? It's your field or contract? This is our field. Because I am curious. This is, you know, more for science, right? Like we're trying to figure out, basically for the future, what we have to do for. Actually, I could just reset this and save myself some time. Let's go here, reset, yes. Oops. Oh well, first one we grabbed. Just for the future, you know, so when we want to do potatoes, if we want to do potatoes, which now that you have a little storage on there, I'm not as much opposed to it as I would have been before. That's kind of the main issue for me, is not having somewhere to pump it into, but although the AI in this one's supposedly a lot better than the previous one, so you know, maybe I could hire an AI and then hop in and not have it be as big of an issue. But yeah, being able to do it by yourself with that machine and just kind of store it up for a while before you drop it into another one is really cool. Oops, I was trying to look behind me to see that car if he was passing or not, and went into first person. Oh, nice, Spoon, setting up the new Xbox. That's pretty sad. You bought a second Xbox just to be able to record your voice, because the Series X doesn't have that ability for some reason. If anyone's wondering what I'm talking about, there's like a... So for some reason the Series S can record your voice if you're streaming and the game sounds, but for some reason the X cannot. Or maybe it was just Spoons. I can't remember if they said it was like a bug with yours or if that was like a normal feature. I think it was like a normal thing. Not on carrots, oh my god, they're bad. Yeah, carrots, red beets, and parsnips, and sugarcane are all, I think, bad. I haven't done any of those on this on FS25, so I could be wrong. Alright, let's turn this on and see what happens. Nice. This one also can store a little bit. It doesn't look like it's nearly as much, but it does have a little bit of a storage, which is cool. Because then you don't immediately have to pump it all out. You can do some of it. You will try it soon, see if it worked. Hopefully it worked. I mean, if you spent another, what is it, 250, 300 bucks? I don't remember what they cost. I would hope that it would work, Spoon. Alright, I'm going to reset this tool again. We'll go grab the third trailer. Because yeah, this would make me want to do potatoes a little bit more. Or pigs even. Because you could do this, I have it written down on my phone. But this is definitely the worst crop for doing that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to figure out how I want to say that. You have to have like four different crop types. You have like a base food, a protein, a root crop, and something else. I think it's a grain. And I think between all four of those, the worst one is obviously the root crop, but the other three aren't bad to do. It's pretty much just the root crop, in my opinion, that's bad. So if you can do potatoes like this, that would make the root crop not as bad, which would mean that the whole, overall, it wouldn't be as bad to do pigs. So if that's the case, we might end up going that route at some point. $400 in Canadian just to be able to talk to you on stream. That is a lot of money. Big investment, Spoon, but hopefully it pays off. Hope people come and sub. Yeah, if anybody's interested, Spoon does some F1, so if you guys are into F1, he does that. He also does some Farming Simulator. I'm sure there's a couple other series that he does that I'm unfamiliar with, but I know for sure he plays those two games. And some SnowRunner as well, if you guys are into that. SnowRunner for sure, yeah. I think those are the only three that I can think of. Nice, this one also has a storage, that's really cool. So we can actually store up our root crops on this one compared to the last one. That's really cool. I'm loving that. Alright, let's return this. I'm gonna go drop these off over here. Honestly, I think this is probably a good spot. I'm gonna drop them right about here. Let's do. Wait, I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. We're gonna drop it up here. JJ, I've got to dip out soon. Okay, sounds good, Robert. Let's do. Wait, how do I? Oh, does it have to be a bucket, or can it just empty? Move the bunker up. I'm just gonna pour it onto the ground. Well, actually, no. Maybe I'll find something. I'll use this. I think this should work, right? Let's go back to trucks. Yes, it can hold potatoes. Alright, we'll make use of this thing. I have some karting and MX bike video. That's true, I forgot about those ones. Do some random games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I forgot about that as well. Lord of the Rings, also forgot about that one. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I didn't know you have that on the channel. Waylon, welcome in. Artem, welcome back. But mostly F1 and SnowRunner and Farm Sim. So the main three games that you play are kind of the main three that I play as well. Alright. Got that. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm absolutely starving. Okay, let's return that piece of equipment here. Yeah, we gotta grab that stuff out of there. Wright's wondering, Spoon, do you play New World Aterum? I don't know if I said that right. Wright, I remember last time you were talking about some game, and I don't know if that was the one. And I was supposed to check it out, and I haven't yet. Well, I said I would check it out, and I haven't. I shouldn't say I was supposed to. Nobody said I was, have to check it out, but I think I told you I was going to check it out, and then I haven't. Nope, don't know what that is. Okay. Lift. Turn it on. No, definitely want that out. Oh, move bunker up. There we go. Woo woo. Got some potatoes. I'm back with the burger. Oh, man. Dude, I love burgers. Return. I don't know if I've said this before, but I think onion rings might be my favorite food. A burger, some onion rings, some fries. I also love fries. I love fries, burgers, and onion rings. Those are like 3 of my favorite foods. And they all go together. Throw in like a milkshake or something. I was craving a burger. We have a local frozen custard place that has the best burgers. Yep, burgers, fries, and a shake. Yeah, that's the combo right there, Zing. I think, because, I mean, like I said, I'm a huge fan of fries, but you can do fries wrong. I've had some bad fries. But there's so many good ways to have fries, like just different places, Anybody else dip their fries into their milkshake? I've seen people do that, and I've seen it in like movies and stuff, but I've never tried it myself. But I've heard the saltiness of the fries mixed with the sweetness of the shake is pretty good. I'm gonna have to try that iDrive. Does anybody else do that? A lot of the times the combinations doesn't sound very good to me, and that one doesn't if you let the fries get soggy. But if you dip it in there quick and eat it, I could see how that would be good. That one doesn't make me go ugh. It doesn't give me the ick. I'm like a teenager now. I can say it. I got the ick. People will call you disgusting. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care what other people think. Zeb says never. I have also never tried it, but that's one of the combinations, like I said, it doesn't sound completely disgusting to me. Never tried it, but I could see that one. So yeah, this harvester was able to do this entire field. I know we're not completely done yet, but we're at 63% and we're almost done. So we can do this entire field of potatoes without, well, I guess we did put a little bit into the other ones as well, without needing to empty it, which is awesome. You wouldn't be able to get too far with a lot of the bigger fields, but yeah, just the fact that you can do it at all is pretty cool. I am a fan. Wright says it makes me shudder. Right, what is the weird food combination that you eat? We've talked about this before on the channel, or maybe not weird food combination, maybe just a weird food that you've eaten in the past. I think I've told this before. I think the weirdest thing I've ever tried is just cow tongue, which it's not really that crazy. It's pretty common in Mexican cultures, or I should say Hispanic cultures. And maybe even in other places around the world that I don't know of, but I don't think that's that weird. that get a little more? Don't think so. Okay. Oh, it did. Tiny little bit popped out at the end there. Alright, so we were able to pick up around, what, 17,000 liters worth? I believe this tractor or harvester can hold, I believe this one can hold 22,500, so we got about 10. Let's see if this has like 12 and a half or so. 76. Oh no, we got 20,000. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, yeah, our field of potatoes is now complete. So we have potatoes as our root. Oh, you know what? Did I sell? Oh, no, I didn't. For a second there, I was like, crap, did I sell my wheat that I need for my pigs? If I did, I was about to crap my pants. I better not have sold it. This is the wheat that we need for our chickens and pigs. So we need this wheat. I'm so jealous of Zing right now. He's just eating that burger in silence, and I'm sitting over here hungry. I think I said it before Zing came back, but I was saying that I was hungry before you popped in, Zing, and then you said you got a burger and fries and a shake. Now I have to eat like some crackers or something. I got like goldfish sitting next to me. No, you're good, Zing. I have no problems. I'm just giving you a hard time. For some reason I'm like really hungry. Like, go get yourself one after the stream. Usually I'm not too hungry until like 4 or 5, you know, a little bit later, but I guess, I don't know, today I'm hungry, so. Alright, what do we got to do here? We need sunflowers. Here we go. See if that's the correct time to harvest. I'm pretty sure it is. No, next month. Okay, we got the potatoes done. Let's go take a little nap. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. When I was on my trip, Zing, we went, so, you know, we would kind of just choose places to go to, right? Like, we had no idea where was a good food place and whatever. For the most part, we kind of just went wherever was convenient. But there was one time when I was, like I said, I love onion rings, so I was looking around for probably like 40 minutes on my phone, like trying to find a place that looked like it was really good. And I found this little hole in the wall, and they had super amazing burgers and onion rings and fries and shakes. And the girl that I was with was like, can we go back there? Like, you know, we were only in town for one day, and I was like, sure. I mean, this food was amazing. Why not? So we went back the next day, got the same thing. But it was just kind of funny. I literally spent like 45 minutes like trying to find the place that I really wanted to eat at. Not just out of convenience at this point. I was like, where do I want to eat? Wait a minute. Did these wither? Ready to harvest. Oh, okay. I eat once at supper. You only eat once a day, right? Dude, for a second I thought I let these wither. I'm like, no! Okay. Do I have the right header on here? Those look dead, I know. That's why I was worried for a second. Apparently it's the time to harvest, though. I forgot what I was going to check here. Oh, my header. Do I have the right header on? Oh, actually, let's pull up to it. This is the North Star 1830. I suppose it would tell me if I can't do it, but special headers. Yeah, that's not the right header. I need the, wait, Millo Star 1630. Is that what I said? North Star 1830. I think this is the corn header. Hang on a second. Well, yeah, let's just try it, I guess. Yeah, that's the wrong one, definitely. Oh no, that's for both, I guess. So it'll work, whatever. I was going to use the one that's only for sunflowers because it goes a little bit faster, but honestly this field is pretty small. It should be done in no time. Huh. I don't know why I was under the impression that when you harvest sunflowers you would do it when they're like flower looking. I thought this whole thing was dead and withered. Wait, can you swath drop this? Swab? Okay. I didn't think so, but I was like, I don't know my crops well enough, maybe you can. I don't remember them looking like this on 22 when I harvested them, but I only did it once, so that's probably why I don't remember it. I probably did the same thing. Now that I think about it, I probably did the exact same thing. Shoot. So Creamsack says, JJ, it's been a while for me. I'm trying to think of your name before. It'll come to me eventually. My brain is just searching through the files, you know, pushing one after another to the side, like, yep, okay, that was not it. Next file. Okay, yep, that was not the name. Next one. Eventually we'll figure it out. One of these times you'll have to time me and see how long it takes. Yeah, my brain is loading. You guys ever have that where someone says something to you and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'll think of it soon," and like 12 hours later you think about it? I was told this in my psychology class. This is like years ago, but they said your brain is still looking like, you know, subconsciously, it's going through all of those files trying to find it. And, you know, it took 12 hours to figure out, you know, finally find the file you were looking for, basically. I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought it was just like, you know, randomly it just came to you, but, you know, I guess that's not going to happen unless your brain's actively looking for it, so, yeah. Oop. This thing says all the time. Oh, shoot. Hello all, welcome in. Let's see if that one, will that snap? Probably not. Oh, it did, nice. Oh, actually, yeah, I was gonna say actually I don't need to do that, but no, I do need that. Because I need that for the corn. Although I have to drop this off though somewhere. Yeah, I could put it in the other trailer. Let's go do that. I have two trailers. One can be wheat, one can be sunflowers, and then we'll have corn in here. See if that works. A little too close still. Jeez, that's a long pipe. Nice. Or should I say nice? Alright, let's go get the other header. We have it set to a 0.5 timescale. I probably should move that up. I turned it down. Just so we can get everything done. And that it's daytime. Because I try not to do a lot of my stuff for YouTube at night in any game. It's just doesn't make for a great viewing experience for the most part. But I understand that, like, for example, for hard mode, like, that's part of the reason that makes it hard is you can't see. You know, like, you might be driving down a road and then excuse me. You might be driving down a road and then, like, not be able to see a big hole right in front of you. And then your one tire just dips in and like almost flips your entire load. Like, that's part of the difficulty of it. So I kind of, you know, I understand for some games that that's something you're going to want to leave on, but for the most part I try to skip it whenever possible. Just for the viewing experience basically. Wait a second, I think I had the headers in the right spot. So that one's corn and sunflowers. The one that I wanted was just a corn header. Right? Special headers. No, it was just a sunflower header. Okay, I'm wrong. Completely backwards. So this one should just be for sunflowers, I think. I know I'm destroying my crops, but this is sort of just for learning save here, so... which one was this called? The Sunlight 40. So yeah, that I had the headers in the wrong spot. But yeah, I think I completely missed the harvest for this rice because I was just not what I'm going for right now. Here we go. Perfect. Getting some corn. So yeah, this is the last thing that we need for our pigs, so I think after this, I don't know, maybe we'll jump over to the American map. I haven't played on that one like at all. I've only played for probably an hour over there, and I've played over here for probably like 40 in total. So I don't really know that map much at all. I remember actually a couple of streams back I was telling you guys that I didn't know how to use the ferry system over there because I played it on the first day and that's it. I think Robert was the one that was telling me you have to get off and go push a button or something like that. So I'll have to try that. I think we might do that at the end of the stream here because once we're done harvesting this, we'll have to buy some pigs, feed them a couple of times, probably skip some months, just try and figure out exactly how much food we got to feed them. You know, like, oh, it's going to take, I don't know, say with like 5 pigs, you have to do, I don't know, 300 liters of this and 500 of that, and then it kind of, you know, is the right amount of materials, basically. Didn't realize how... Oh, it looked like it was really steep when I was looking at it like this. How's it going? Pretty good. I'm still trying to remember the name. Like I said, it'll come back to me at some point. It's just usually easier for me once I... Like, iDrive, as soon as I see your name every time, I'm still thinking a gamer bro. But I know for yours it's, for content, like, so you're like the only person I think that I'm, have tried to call your new name. For the other people, it's like, there was somebody who was named Kevin, and then he changed his name to Parksons. And every time I just think of Kevin. So it's... I don't know. It's just usually easier for me to remember the old name, but... Or Christina Thomas, who was here at the start of the stream. Their name is Mason. It was their mom's account or something, so... Lobster season started, heading back out tonight. Or heading back out at midnight. Well, hopefully you have a safe trip. Sorry, I was trying to... I remember you said you're from, like, the Newfoundland area, I think it is. Like, up the northeast part of Canada. But... And I know you're a fisherman. I did know that. It's a pretty rough area of the sea, though, isn't it, up there? Sort of over by... Between there and, like, Greenland and Iceland and Great Britain and stuff. I suppose you're probably just going off the coast a couple 100 miles, nothing crazy, I wouldn't think. I know that's one of the more dangerous jobs, though. Nova Scotia, Peggy's Cove, that's right. I remember you've said the name before. Peggy's Cove. Have you ever met Peggy? Is she like a famous person? I'm sure it was named that, like, long before you, right? There we go. Oh, truth lies. There we go. Finally figured it out. I told you I'd think about it. My brain finally figured it out. That was about 10 minutes later, but my brain finally remembered your name. It was searching through all the files and it found it. There we go. Never looked into the history. That's a good idea. Now I was just curious. Like, I don't know the history of where I'm from either, but... Or, like, you know, the town I live in or whatever, around here. I don't really know much of the history. Yeah, I think we can buy a couple of pigs now. Do I... Oops. I'm going to see if any of the fields are 32's ready to harvest. That's the only one? What is that? Is it corn? Oh, it is corn. Okay. I think because we have a lot of money, let's just buy it and do it just because. I think I'm gonna have the AI do it. I'm gonna get something to eat quick. No, don't flip over. I gotta find another trailer to put this in though. Oh wait, could I... Hang on. There's 2 spots in this trailer. Yeah, we could dump it in... Oh, we could dump it in the front one. Let's try that. Whoa, our truck's about to tip over. That was close. So there we got corn and sunflowers, and then right next to us in the big semi we have the wheat, and in the small little truck we have the potatoes, so we have everything we need. Alright. I'm going to actually move this truck out of the way. It's kind of funny because every time when I do the saves just to like learn how to play, I start putting stuff everywhere because I buy all kinds of stuff and I have a bunch of money, and like I just don't really care. Like it, you know, we let this rice just wilt away. But normally I want to keep it like super neat, everything parked back and clean and whatever else. Alright, let's I'm gonna hire the AI and grab something to eat real quick because I'm very hungry for some reason. Just a snack. I'll just mute my mic so you guys don't have to listen to it, but I'll still be here. Alright, let's turn that on. Actually, I'll stay in the machine with you. Let's see what she does here. Alright, be right back, guys. Bad Boy Gamer, welcome in. Back home from the hospital having some tests done. How did that go? Sorry, I'm muting my mic because I'm eating right now. I also saw you were streaming today at like 5 in the morning, Bad Boy. I stopped by and gave you your second like. So Zing says it's my fault. No, you're good, Zing. I just had some beef jerky. But yeah, I was saying like a little bit before you came in, I was like, man, I feel hungry today for some reason. My stomach was like growling. I'm like, I'm not normally hungry for another 2.5, 3 hours, so I guess I should have eaten a little bit more before the stream. Just had some spaghetti myself, and a hamburger and hot sausage. Nice. We were just saying, because Zing got a hamburger. It's like, that sounds pretty good. I love a good hamburger, which I was just saying before as well. Too much fog. It went well, but you won't know the results till you go back to the doctor. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, hopefully you get some positive or, well, I said positive as, positive can be a bad thing in terms of tests, but I meant like good results, not positive, you know what I mean? JJ, did you like my double lumber load? Yeah, that looked, I mean, logging is very well paying in Farm Sim. A lot of people don't really like to do it, but logging and silage both pay very, very well. I don't know, I think a lot of people just like to you know, farm crops. So doing logs just isn't in the cards really. But yeah, if you do end up doing logging or you know, cutting trees or lumber, whatever you'd like to call it, it's a very well paying field, I guess, to get into. Grass silage so easy and replenishes every 2 months. Yeah, I think silage is probably the most lucrative crop. I watched Farmer Cop's video on it, on like which crop is the most expensive, or whatever. You know, high paying or spinach you get twice a year, so that one I think was up there. I think it was like 17,000 or something like that. But you double it, you get 34,000. But I think silage, it was on a certain field size. I think silage was like 60K. So it was like 3 times better. But obviously, you know, with the caveat of it's a lot more work because you have to go through it and do it 3 times or whatever. But yeah, silage is, it's like you said, it's pretty easy. I mean, if you want to, you can just cut it and throw it into a bunker and just cover it, you know, and let it sit. That's pretty easy. Or you can just bale it as well, which are, again, pretty easy. But they do, between both of those combos, they do require a decent amount of equipment. If you're gonna bale it, you'd have to have a baler wrapper, and then you probably have to have something to move it around once you did get it baled. You know, throw it onto either a trailer or just pull them off, you know, 1 or 2 bales at a time with a bale spike. But that's going to take a little bit of work. And then yeah, you have to have a machine to mow it. Yeah, one to mow it, one to bale it, one to wrap it. Obviously you could have a baler wrapper all in one as well. But then if you do go with like a bunker, you'd have to have something to throw it into, so like a forage wagon, and then once you dump it out, you'd have to have something with a bucket on it to be able to scoop it back up and throw it into something else. So yeah, I don't know. They're both some of the better paying things. I think we're gonna just kind of drive around on Riverbend Springs after we're done with this. I'd like to get to know the map a little bit more, and I want to try to use the ferry. I've never done that yet. But I think after that I might start because I'm going to feed the pigs and chickens on here. I still have to buy them, but once we're done with this, we'll get pigs and chickens and feed them, and then that'll probably be it for this series, because then we've done all the crops and all the animals. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, but yeah, I think over there, I'm not sure what I really want to do the series on. So I'm thinking it would be fun to do like wheat or barley or oats, I think. One of the ones that pay you, that give you straw, basically. I think that would be kind of a fun one to do. I've never done any series really on any of them, just because I came into FS25 so late. Oh, is it going to get all of that? Dang. Perfect, perfect width right there. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, or silage, or maybe logging. I'm not sure. I don't think I would continue, like, if we did a logging one, I don't think we would continue it very long, but maybe we would. I feel like I would do it just to get started. Once we get some money, we can buy some more land, and then... Oh, we're full. Yeah, once we get some money, we could buy some more land, or even convert the land that we had chopped down all the trees on and make a farm out of that. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it up as a poll on the channel. I'm gonna list off a couple of them that I think maybe would be fun to do, and then I don't know, see where we go from there, I guess. But yeah, I think it'd be fun to have a series with some sort of a combine, because the combines aren't actually that expensive. There's one cheap one, basically, the Massey Ferguson. So that's kind of the reason I would like to do something with the combine, because you can get a sort of a cheaper starting one. Let's pop over here and show you guys. So this Massey Ferguson for 104,000, not too bad. If we go to combinations, get the header trailer and the header trailer and the trailer for 30. How wide is this? 6 meters. So I mean 100. What? I already forgot what the price was for that. 135,000 ish, and you'd be able to have combine. Oof, we're struggling. You'd be able to have a combine and the header and the trailer. So I guess you would still need a tractor. There we go. Still need a tractor, still need some other stuff like a plow. Probably a cultivator, because you don't have to plow every harvest, but every third one or so. Bad Boy says, do you have a quarry on this map? I don't believe so. Does the other one have a quarry? Are you talking about like a drop point? We have a restaurant, grain elevator, neighboring town, a silo. What is this one right here? Animal dealer. Okay. We have a production point, sawmill. Not sure what all these are. Manure, lime station, more manure, grain mill, the vehicle shop. We have a couple of different productions over here with the greenhouse and other greenhouse, mushrooms and rice. Like a rock quarry? No, I don't believe so. We got a bakery. Grain elevator, harbor grain elevator, sugar mill, oil mill, carpentry, a spinnery, dairy, farmer's market, canning factory, another lime station, another neighboring town, a warehouse, another warehouse, rent train, and biogas plant, temple. I believe that's it. Obviously then we got some gas stations and electric charging stations. Wait, is that the only gas station? Oh, there's one over here too. 2 gas stations on the map, okay. Well, 3 I guess. Kind of. No, I don't think there's a rock quarry on this map. I could be wrong. Let's see if we go, yeah. So this, we have it set to the farmland, so you can see all the different farmland. You can kind of see right here if you zoom in, like the little line here. So this, the darker part is the part that you can buy, so like this chunk. The lighter part is just part of the city apparently, so you cannot harvest that part of the city. Kind of weird. Or like right here, you know, you can own, well we actually do own all this, but it's kind of a weird border. It actually goes out into the water. But just looking at this, it doesn't look like there is. This is kind of a big town area here. There's a couple of claims back here. But I don't see any quarry. And this is kind of the same over here. There's a lot of woods, but no quarry-looking structures. Yeah, I don't think they have it. Alright, time to buy some pigs. And chickens. I believe the chickens are easy to take care of, so let's do that real quick. Go to the animal dealer. Have they done any updates yet on this game? I'm not sure on that one. I could go back. If I go, well, I'll go back to the main menu here in a little bit. It says in the top left corner what version we're on. If you go back to the first day we played the game, you'd be able to see the version on that one and see if there's any updates. I remember the other day when I logged on or clicked on the game, it popped up that it was checking for updates quick and then it closed out. So I don't know if it actually did update or if it was just checking, but I don't know if there has been an update yet. Okay, let's go to animals. Oh wait, I have to go to the actual like barn area. Well, let's go down here. And that chicken looks really odd. I don't know why. I think it's kind of like really bright towards the top. Is there a difference between the rooster and... I guess this is just a younger chicken or a chicken. Oh, I guess I could probably read. Chicken produce eggs which can be sold directly or processed further. Chicken, like wheat, barley, and sorghum. I actually didn't know that you could use any of the 3. This animal has reached its breeding age. Animals that are healthy and older than 6 months can reproduce. Roosters are adult male. Cocks, they liven up your chicken coop. So that doesn't really give me any information. I don't know. We'll just buy a couple of these ones maybe. I can have 32 chickens? Dang, let's just do 10. Okay, now we have up here chicken. So grain, and it's 100% effective. So all we need is 1 grain and we should be good. We have in this wait, no, the other trailer. So this one's filled with corn and sunflowers. That's going to be for pigs. But this trailer over here has wheat. That's also going to be used for pigs, but we also wanted to use that for the chickens. So I'm not sure if we can drive by and dump it and then shut it off real quick and... Well, actually, no. If that's all that they need, we can fill the entire thing with this. We should be fine. I guess I was more thinking for the pigs. Also, I'm realizing that backing up to that wouldn't be bad, but ours is sort of a middle area where it's going to be dropped, so might make it kind of tough. I might have put these in a bad spot. Oh, couldn't quite get it. I might be able to turn actually this way and get it. Don't make the same mistake I did. That should work, right? I mean, we're right on. Tip side back. I'm wondering if this one, for some reason, won't. Does it not allow you to drop here? As far as like it has to be like a grain elevator kind of thing? Does anybody know that? I feel like we were right on it. Oh wait, no we weren't. We were on the front one. We were not on the back one. Okay, we did miss it. That's pretty close. There we go. Oops. Alright, we got that filled up. Let's check. Yep, 750 liters. Now, actually, let's check the pigs. So we got cows, sheep, chickens, pigs. It doesn't say how many liters that the thing would hold either, though. That's going to be kind of a challenge. Blaine says, once I completed Wisconsin, I have decided to go to Amur. Good luck with that one, Blaine. That is a tough region, man. I think I made that a little bit too steep, huh? What I'm going to do is go around and drop it when I'm coming downhill. Man, this is a really bad spot to put pigs. Oh, jeez. I normally wouldn't put it there either, but like I said, it's just kind of for learning, so I was like, whatever, we'll just throw it down and, you know, looks terrible and whatever, we'll just deal with it, but it's actually very hard to get into as well, so. Need more guts and glory under the hood, definitely. Although actually, I do think I have like the lowest engine in here now that you say that, so you might be right. Okay, so I poured it in real quick. Let's see. Wait, it didn't count for any. There we go. Okay, we have 835 liters worth of grain. It looks like that's a fairly small chunk. Let's keep going. Let's go for like 1,600 or so. Okay, 3,300. Doubled what I wanted, but alright. Alright, we'll park this, I don't know, right here, I guess. Nice big flat area. Okay, this is the sunflowers and the corn. I'm not sure which is which. What I mean by that is there's one for base food, protein, and root crops. So one of these is base food, one of them is protein. Because obviously the root crops is the potatoes we got. We were like sliding down the hill. It doesn't have any for base food yet. Okay, there we go. We got 50. I mean, our mix isn't quite right. Because it looks like we have about 10,000 liters-ish, and we're already like 66% full. So we gotta put some sunflowers for the protein, and then we need just a little bit of root crops. It's only 5% anyways. We just got to be a little bit more careful. We got to switch this to tip side back. Drop in some sunflowers. There we go. It actually didn't... Oh wait, yeah, it did. We got protein, we got grain, we got base food, and now we just need some root crop. So we're at 7,500 liters, but probably could put a little bit more of that. Still says 75. There we go, 83. Oh, I think I got myself stuck. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, maybe. Yeah, we got the legs are stuck right on the edge of the hill there. Let's see if a combine can push us out. Where's the winch when you need it, Blaine? Slowly going. Might have got that one stuck now, who knows? Why is it so... It's like, why is it so high up? Artem, welcome back. So yeah, that's wheat, corn, and sunflowers. Right there, those three. Actually, I don't need this. We could probably get this out of the way. Okay, well, that isn't a warm welcome by Streamlabs. Uh-oh. Oh, you did a heist? Did it get you in? Yep, Artem joined. Oh no. Yeah, man, you got in right before the end there. Alright, and I'm going to try and drop this directly from here in there and see. So let's try and turn. I might be better off going uphill and backing down again instead of trying to get it to ride up the hill. Although it's getting pretty close to where we gotta drop it. I think we might have even overdone it. Unload here. Oh, nope, that was just throwing it into the pig's pen. That didn't actually go into the food area where we want it. Or did it? Yeah, it definitely did not. Let's see if that... Oh, it does. It counts for root crops. Okay. So there we go. 9,500 liters is the total capacity for this. So this ideally would be at about 500, I think. If that was at 10,000, you'd want this to be at 500. So we're definitely over 5% with this. This you'd want to have around 2,000, so we're a little over with that. This would be about 2,500 over with that, and the lowest one we would want around 5,000 liters, 50% of it, and we have 22. So Artem says, do the nephews have school? Yes, they got home about 40 minutes ago. They get home at about 3:17. Last year was about 3:10. But they don't have school on Friday, and I have to watch them on Friday. So we won't have a Friday stream, and then obviously Thursday we're having Thanksgiving, so I won't be streaming Thursday or Friday. Wednesday, I'm not sure if they have school or not. We might stream on Wednesday, even if they don't have school, as long as they're quiet. If they're, if they go somewhere or do something, sometimes then it's okay, but other times, like yesterday I was playing a game on my computer, just making progress to record a video, and they were in the other room right behind me just screaming. I'm like, oh man, I'm glad I'm not trying to record a video right now. So let's buy some pigs. Yeah, some days they're fine, they're quiet, they're keep to themselves, just doing their own thing, but other days they're picking on each other, and one's screaming. Oh wait, crap, I gotta go back to that, don't I? But if I had to guess right now, I think they have school on Wednesday. So I think we'll stream Wednesday, and then if they don't, a lot of the times right before the holiday, they're just hyper as can be, because, they have the next day off, so they're just wound up, and I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Pigs can be sold for a profit. Pigs eat nearly anything. You can feed them corn, wheat, barley, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sorghum, and sugar beets. Additionally, they require water. This is a piglet. Animals that are healthy and older than 6 months can reproduce. So, both of these are piglets, apparently, because it says the same description for both. But one of them is 0 months, one of them is 3 months. So this one would take 3 more months to be able to reproduce. This one would take 6 months to reproduce. Wait, all of them are piglets. Okay, I didn't know that. You have to buy them all as piglets. Pigs can't, you can't buy older pigs. That's interesting. So we have German Landress, Bentham Black Pied, probably said that really wrong, in Berkshire. Before I do that, I'm actually going to fill up our water. Because they need water, and I didn't realize that. I guess there is a water icon there. And it's also here. The top icon there, conditions water. I didn't bring any water, so we'll go feed them some, or feed them? Feed them water? I don't know. We'll go deliver them some water. I don't know exactly where I parked my water tank either. I think it's between the buildings here. Yes, it is. What do I use to spread lime? I think right now, iDrive, there's only one lime spreader in the game, which is this Brendel right here. If you go to the vehicles and go down to... where is it? Fertilizer spreaders. If you see here, this is the icon for fertilizer. This is also fertilizer. This is the one I'm talking about, the Brendel. It has fertilizer and lime. And then this one only does fertilizer. So as far as I know, I asked this question a couple of days back, and maybe there's been a mod that allows you to do lime. But as far as I know, this is the only I want to say vehicle, but only vehicle / trailer that allows you to spread lime right now. So again, there could be a mod that's out now, but base game, this is the only one. They will update that later because I've mentioned this a few times, but they did say that they're gonna try to add all of the new machines first. You know, like all the CR11, the brand new combine, and then later on they're going to be adding some older stuff that was in FS22 that they just didn't have time to get everything completed for it, so it's not in here yet. So I'm sure there'll be more lime spreaders as we go through free updates, but also I'm sure there'll be others, you know, paid DLCs that'll come along, but I don't know if they'll have a paid lime spreader. I kind of doubt it, to be honest, but yeah, they should add more through free updates. Okay, we can still get another thing of water. But yeah, as of right now, that's as far as I know, there's just one. Ah, okay. I need to read the descriptions more. I was just looking at them. Does it? It might not even say in the description. It might just be the icon. Fertilizer spreaders improve the harvest of your yield. So it doesn't say. You just have to check the icons down here. This basically says what it can hold. And then if you go... where is it? If you go to this screen, this has a bunch of different products on it, and then it's in alphabetical order. So here, if you see the icon for a lime, that's how you know that it would hold it. Let's see if we can find fertilizer. Should be F. Do they not have fertilizer listed on here? They do not. Interesting. Or wait, maybe it's solid fertilizer and liquid fertilizer. Yeah, solid fertilizer. I should have mentioned that as well. So that is solid fertilizer, not liquid. They do have a liquid one as well. So you go back to the L, liquid fertilizer. Here you go. So that Brendel does solid fertilizer and lime. It does not do liquid fertilizer. I hate that chrome water tank, the small one. I have a small water tank. It's not the chrome one though. Oh, this one? You hate this one? This one's pretty small, but it's not the chrome one. And then this is the one that we got, tiny little one. Here's a big old semi trailer of it. So the first two can only do water. This one can do cow's milk. It can also do liquid fertilizer, and I think it's herbicide. There's two different milks though. I'm not sure what the difference is. Oh, maybe one's cows and one's It looks like one is cows and one is water buffalo. Wait, do water buffalo have milk? Or is that goats? I don't know what that icon is. I'm gonna check back where I was just telling iDrive to go. Let's try goat milk. G. Oh, so one is milk. Milk and milk bottled. I think that one's just regular milk. Obviously wouldn't fit bottles in there. Where's G? Goat milk. Yeah, looks like that's goat. I don't think water buffalo give you milk, do they? No, they don't. Okay. Where they can use the actual brand name. Wait, does FarmSim have brand contracts? Yes, they do. Pretty much all of them are, to be honest. If you go in here, anything that says lizard is basically unbranded, but all of these, like this Landini, if that's how you say it, is a real brand. A New Holland, a Rigi Track, a Zetter, a Fent, Massey Ferguson, Kloss, Antonio Carrero, John Deere, Iseki, Lindner. All these are real brands. If we go to the cars here, so this Lizard, this is a made-up truck. But the Scuda is some real brand somewhere, International, some real brand somewhere, Kubota, some real brand somewhere. Like, all of these are real. Aprilia is a real maker of dirt bikes. Fendt isn't a tractor in Portland. Fendt is in Germany mostly. Or maybe not mostly, but it's a German brand, Artem. So it's probably a lot more popular over in Europe. Jeez. Thing whipped us right around. But yeah, they might not be very common where you are. Like, I've never seen some of those brands or even heard of them before. But, you know, over in Europe, which is... The game is made in Germany. That's where Giants is from. So, oh, dang, that was a good jump. So it would make sense that they have more brands over there that I don't even, never heard of. Oh, you're trying to make a joke. Gotcha. Went right over my head. I had no idea. Because I've never seen a Fendt in person before, so I could see that. Playing Dukes of Hazzard now. That's what it seemed like. That was a good jump, wasn't it? Like, we have other Fendt here. Not sure what you mean by the other Fendt, Artem. I might be... sounds like I'm completely missing your joke. Which I'm sorry about. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Is it like a movie reference or something? Some other Fendt? Oh, whoa. This truck's got some bouncy tires. Or maybe it's just the speed, I don't know. It is? Okay, that would make sense why I don't have any idea what you're talking about then. It's illegal? Whoa. I did a roll and a half on that one. Let's see if maybe we can use this. Nope. Should I keep trying, or should I go get another truck and flip it over? Oh, we almost had it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, Artem, I'm not in the young kids market for that material. I mean, it makes sense now that you've explained it. But yeah, I didn't know that was a name for it, I guess. All this and it doesn't work. Really? It still is not working, Spoon? Alright, I'm gonna go get my... Where is it? Here we go. Don't worry, it'll buff out. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we're probably only gonna play on this save for another hour anyways. And then we'll be done on it. Because then we've done all of the different animal types, all the different crop types. Not an FS25, but between 22 and 25 we've done them all. Very harmful, more dangerous than others, yeah. I know what you mean now, Artem, but I had no idea what you were talking about until you explained it a little bit. Even when you said it's illegal, I'm like, I don't understand. Well, that's very disappointing, Spoon. I am sorry to hear that. I'm trying to think, like, you probably can't return it, right? Maybe if you fidget around with it some more, you can figure it out. I don't know. Still can't hear myself even with the Series S. I mean, it's not a kid's thing, to be honest. More of a homeless thing. Big problem here in Portland. Well, I just meant with, I guess... You're probably right, not about the kids thing, but just the younger crowd. But I guess it's kind of with everybody who does it, right? Anybody who does that kind of a thing, because a lot of it's laced with it now. Dang, that takes a lot of water. Some water. All right, let's buy some piglets. Unhook JJ, tip the truck first, then reattach. Sorry, I didn't even see that, Robert. I just now noticed it. One of those times where it's like I thought I read everything and then I'm like, wait, I didn't see that one. I read all of them around it. Let's buy some piglets. Where are those? Pasture. Oh, I gotta go to the place, that's right. Right here. What kind of pig should we buy? Not that it really matters, but... Doesn't your chickens need water too? I don't think so. I'll check here in a second. I think only pigs. As far as the lowest tier, if you get the better pens, they actually fill up with water for you. What do you guys think? I think this one looks the most like a pig to me. I've never really seen a spotted pig or the black looking pigs. I've always just thought they looked like this. I didn't know there was really a difference, so. Berkshire. Alright, we'll go with a couple of those. What do you think, maybe 5? 5 out of 39. See if anybody else wants any, or is that it? Oh, look at the cute little piggies. Get some of the German ones. Alright, we'll grab a couple. What did I get? Did I get the... That's funny to watch them run around. I don't know what I got last time, so let me get like 2 of the smaller ones, and then 3 of the bigger ones. Oh, okay, yeah, the smaller ones are really small. Look at that. Yes, I bought it on Amazon, I can return it. Oh, that's good, Spoon. At least you can get your money back then. Wait, I bought 2 small ones. Where's the other one? Oh, there they are. Okay. 2 tiny ones, 5 bigger ones. Or 2 tiny ones, 3 bigger ones of the German ones, and then 5 bigger ones of this one. Imagine being a pig in this pen. That hill is treacherous. Yeah, dude, you'd go rolling down to the bottom and smack the fence. That is, that's a brutal hill. But here is the chickens. Let's go back to this bad boy. I wanted to take a look at the water. So, yeah, chickens don't require any water. So it has a productivity, which is basically if it's fed, or if you meet all conditions, I guess. So the only condition here is food, and the total capacity is obviously the total of all the things below it, which grain is the only thing, it's 100%. So if you fill it with grain, you're going to meet both of these bars all the way. And then there's nothing really to do up here. That's basically if you fill it with grain, its productivity will go up, then it will produce eggs. So that's it for chickens. There's no water. The pigs, again, they do have a condition of water. They also have food. Different kinds of food, but that's only if you have the worst pasture here. If we go to construction, we go to animal pens, we go to pigs. This is the one that we placed down right here. If you click on this one doesn't need water. I believe it's all the rest of them. But like you can get much bigger areas for pigs than what we actually have. Maybe we can put it out here. There we go. So we could get this one and this one. Actually, you know what? Just because, I'll place it down. Oops. No, I did not mean to do that. Default fence, yes. Do you want to plant a large meadow? Yes, sure. So if we go over here, this one should not... Actually, I can check from the menu too. So now we have a pig pasture, which is the one we have the pigs in, and then we have a pig sty. If you see this one, it doesn't have a condition of water. So this one, it automatically gives them water. So we don't have to bring water to this one. This one just does it automatically. And this one also produces slurry, which is like pig poop basically. It's like manure but like wet. And then it looks like you also have to put straw in to make them produce slurry. I think there's a like they will not produce slurry unless you give them straw kind of thing. So it won't... The pigs will grow up and they'll eat and they'll reproduce, but unless you give them straw, they won't produce slurry. And you could use slurry to spread out on your field so you don't have to buy fertilizer or something like that. I've never done the pigs for well, I've never done them for any amount of time other than right now, so only what I've read or seen from pigs is what I know. So if you were to get this pig pen here and produce pigs, basically you would just feed them, they would grow up, reproduce, and then you could sell off the other pigs that, you know, were there. But if you were to make a bigger one, like that, you could get the fertilizer, or get the slurry from it if you gave them straw, and then use that on your fields. So, yes, we do have cows. We have chickens, pigs, cows, water buffalo, and goats. We don't have any sheep because we did that on FS22. We also don't have any horses because we did that on FS22. And actually one of the horses is named Bad Boy Gamer 606 because you were one of the people in the chat at the time. So we started naming them after people that were in there. Let's run up here quick. This is our cow barn / water buffalo barn. Looks like we're out of food. I haven't, basically once I've learned how to do it, I haven't redone it at all. So yeah, they're completely out of food. But we have 20 of them at 43 months old, 20 of them at 8 months old, because we must have met all of the conditions, and then a couple of them were born, and now they're 8 months now. And we have 5 cows at 31 months old. So, and I think, let's go back to the menu here. If I try to buy some, I think they start off at like 20 months or something. Oh, 18 months. Okay, so yeah, you can buy them at 0, 6, or 18. And so all the ones that we bought were I believe 18. So this cow barn, these have been in here for about, what's that, 25 months now? And these have been in there for like 12 or 13. And then these ones were produced 8 months ago. Although it's kind of weird. How do I have 20 of them? I had 20 here. All 20 of them produced 20 more? That's interesting. But yeah, we haven't fed them the proper amounts of different foods that we need, just because I was trying to learn how to do them, and now that we know how, we're good. So we're not doing it anymore. But that's the cows and the water buffalo. And then right off behind us here we have the goats, which we have full stock of goat milk here. But here's our goats. We don't have any sheep in here, but sheep are taken care of the exact same way as the goats. And the cows are taken care of the exact same way as the water buffalo. So once you know how to do one, you know how to do both, which is why we have both in here, because I never did cows before, and so I did water buffalo and cows because they're the same. And then over here we had done sheep already, so I didn't add any, but it would be the same for sheep as well over here. Moo! Exactly. Can you name the animals in FS25 or not? I think the only thing you can name is horses. Actually, let's go around and check. Can you, like, click on them or anything? No. Oh, look, he's so cute. He's jumping around. Nope. Okay, can't do anything with these. Sorry, I'm just watching him. It's not a moo, it's a meow. What is that noise? Is it this? Oh, it's watering? I've never actually heard it going. That's interesting. Huh. I think the only animals that you can name, bad boy, is horses. And we can check that out here in a little bit. I can try and add a couple of sheep and horses and see. So let's jump in quickly. Yeah, there's nothing we can do with the pigs. Don't think we can name the chickens. We'll see. Yeah, nothing we can do with the chickens. Alright, let's make a... Well, actually, I guess I didn't check the water buffalo. We'll go check the water buffalo and cows just to make sure. But I don't think you can. Left home, I'll be listening and walking. Okay. Artem's going for a walk. Cody McNibbles. Anybody else have any questions? We'll probably leave this save here in a little bit, and we'll go... I think we'll just walk around a little bit and do some more exploring on Riverbend, because like I said, I've never used the ferry system. Don't know if you... Or I guess don't even know how exactly. I've drove my tractor on it before and nothing happened, and I was like, okay, I don't know what to do here. Okay, it looks like we cannot do anything with the cows either. Let's just add a couple of sheep quick. Okay, we have a full pen of goats, so let's sell a couple of these things. So yeah, we have 27 goats. Let's get rid of... I don't even know how to get rid of them, to be honest, actually. Is it here in the menu thing? Oh, here we go. Send some out. We have 41. Let's, So here we go. We can sell them for like 3,600 each. There's a fee, transportation fee. of 450. It looks like each one is what? Oops. Each one is $50 to transport. So if we sell, I don't know, we only have 20 of them, I guess, so let's do 15. That would give us $5,000. So you could make money that way, but it's not very lucrative, I guess you could say. Let's add a couple of sheep now. Animal dealer. We got cows already, we got pigs already. We can add a couple of sheep. Let's do just one. One here. One here. And that's, oh wait, that's goats. Okay, yeah, we have cows, pigs, sheep and goats. We don't have a horse stable yet, so we'll have to put down a horse stable. And let's check if we can name the sheep. So, nope. Doesn't look like we can. Alright, let's put down a horse stable right here, and I think we can name the horses. So let's do animal dealer. Nope. That was not what I wanted. Sorry, I gotta catch up here. Probably too early to name the animals. No, I don't think they allow you to name anything other than the horses for some reason. Hoping they fix that interaction. Okay, let's go to construction. So we did cows and water buffalo. We have not done horses. We did pigs. We did sheep. We did chickens. Or we did sheep and goats. We did chickens. We have bees, but you can't do anything. And I guess we could put down a doghouse. Why not? We have a dog. Can't do anything really with the dog, but we have one now. Wait, where was it? Horses. Here we go. Let's just put down a small one. Let's do that out here somewhere. No custom pasture. Yes, fill it in. Alright, let's go over there. Can you name the dog? Let's see. His name is Toby. I can fill his bowl. Gave him some food. He's a good boy. Where is he? There you go. You gonna eat? Yeah, apparently his name is Toby. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. Let's go. Oh, I can't even, like, name him here in the menu? Okay. Oh, you can't name him Sir Bigglesworth? No, I guess they don't. They don't like that. They like the name Toby. So here, I'm pretty sure this is the only animal that we can name. And we'll find out here in just a second. Okay, let's buy a couple of horses. We'll do one of each. Buy, yes. Buy. Oh, it's weird. So you click on this, you click select, then buy, then yes. It's kind of weird. It's like a couple of confirmations. Dang, I think they have a couple more horses actually on this one now. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they have more than they did before. They got a dun, steel brown, black, bay, chestnut, palomino, pinto, and gray. So here we go. Here's all of our horses. And if we run up to the horse, it has a ride option and select camera, turn on flashlight. Let's see if we can change it in the menu here, was it? I don't remember where it was. Oh, right here. In the bottom you can click a rename on the horse. So if we go to here, you can tag, previous menu, next menu, and escape. We're back. But none of the other animals have the option to rename them. If you look, I'm making sure everyone doesn't, but... So yeah, all the horses you can name. One of our horses is named Prickles. Oh, that's hilarious. We got Malcolm, Ross, Prickles, Xerxes, Odin, Nan, Lucky, and Beast. That's our horses. And then yeah, if you want to rename them, you can click that and name them whatever you'd like. So horses are the only thing that you can name. Oh nice, Zing rolled a 100, tripled up on points. Okay. Game is saving. It sees how much money JJ is spending, so it's confirming. It's like, wait, you really want to spend that much money? Alright, so I'm going to hop over to the American map here. We got about another half hour. I'm not really sure. So this is 0 minutes. This was just a save I created and it must have auto-saved. Same with this one. Riverbend Springs, Hutan Pantai for both of those two. This is the save we were on. We played 30 hours now in there. Same map. So I guess we could go with this one. And we'll go with that. So I remember Zing said something about how you use the ferry, and he said they hope they change it, but I already forgot what he said. So yeah, I've only played on this map for about an hour total, and it was just the first day I kind of messed around and that was it. You get an achievement if you drive your tractor off the ferry. Well, we're going to do that because I don't know how to use the ferry yet. I've drove a tractor onto it and then it didn't do anything, and I'm like, okay, where do I go? What do I do? So let's buy a tractor quick. Let's get the Rex. Rex would enjoy this. Alright, where is the nearest... The nearest ferry is just off to the right. Or I guess to the left. I suppose I can turn on the map. And we can see where we're going. To the right here. And we gotta take a left here. And we should be at the ferry. Are you gonna drown, Rex? I hope not. Okay, so we approach the stop, we wait, the ferry comes across, then we drive on it, and that's as far as I've gotten. After that, I was like, I don't know how to get this thing to go across. Or does it automatically come over here? Or do I gotta push a button for it to come over too? I don't think I do I? I think last time it just kinda came over here. You do have to push the exclamation point? Okay. Let's push that. Okay, I saw that stop sign go down. You gotta get out, thank you. Okay, so here it's coming closer now. Might not be easy to see. Let's try and scoot the camera over maybe. So it is clearly moving. Very slow, yeah. It's to be expected. It's a ferry. It's kind of funny that like they have a ferry for this short of a crossing. You know what I mean? Like at this point, you'd almost be better off building a bridge. The upkeep on the ferry is probably pretty high. Okay. Woohoo! I got the clearance. We can head on. Okay, so now that I'm on, you guys said there's something to push. Is it the same button? Start ferry. Oh, okay. Ferry cannot start at the barriers. Something. Wait for me. Okay, so that's what I missed. Before I didn't notice you had to like go back and push the button. When on the ferry, get out and start the ferry. Okay, thank you, Robert. When you get your tractor on the ferry, you have to get out of the tractor, start the ferry. Thank you, Bad Boy Gamer. But you gotta park your tractor on there and press the thing and run on. That's funny. The boat coming won't let you run the ferry. I can't move. My truck is locked. Okay, so if a barge is coming, you actually have to wait for the barge to go through. That's good to know. Thank you, Zing. Wait, I didn't get any achievement, did I? Did I miss it? It's usually super loud. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe I have. Yeah, it's weird. I've played this game already for like 40 hours and it's all been on the other map pretty much. I haven't even gone to Sri Lanka at all because I was in FS25. But yeah, this is cool because I like I said, I haven't drove around on here at all. This is all kind of new for me. That was a weird bump in the road right there. What the heck? Do you guys see that? Look at this little bump. That's kind of odd. Huh. It stops till other boats pass. Rules of the road for shipping, yeah. You have to drive your tractor over the ledge of the ferry to get the achievement. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to do that another time, I'm sure. Wait, what is this? Wait, there's a something up here. This one has like a little road that goes kind of around in a circle. I should have grabbed a faster vehicle though. Oh, is this the carriage making thing? That's what it looks like. Yeah, I think that is it. This is where they make the carriages. Yeah, okay. I definitely didn't go here last time I drove around. That's kind of cool. And what do we got down here? Oh, this is like a grain storage area. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we might have done it. We might have done it, guys. Oh, nope, we got it. This is the map you're on? I think this is the map almost everybody's on. From what I've seen, like, pretty much everybody's been playing on this map. You have to drown Rex, apparently. I don't think I could do that to Rex. That would just break my heart. I could do it to somebody else. I couldn't drown the Rex. For the achievement? Oh, really? No way. Oh, you have to drive the tractor over the ledge of the ferry for the achievement. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant just drive it over the edge, but not like into the water ledge. I thought you just meant like get to the other side and drive it over, which I did, but it just didn't. It was kind of bugged out. Yeah, okay. I think I did go through this town. Pretty sure I have, yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, I like this map a lot. This looks pretty cool. One thing that I wanted to do, there's a lot of fields on here, was kind of just field hop and just see what the fields look like. We drowning our viewers. Is that a beach ball up there? Can you actually go up there? You could in the previous ones. For the record, I don't know about this achievement so bad. It could be trolling. Yeah. Could be. I believe him though. We'll drown something. I'm kind of an achievement hunter in some games, but other games I'm not. It's kind of weird because it's like usually if you are, then you are, and if you're not, you're not. But for me, it's like for certain games, I have to like the game and want to go for the achievement. Oh, look at this. It is a beach ball up there. I don't know. I know the collectibles on this map are kind of weird, like just random stuff. So I don't know what is a collectible and what isn't. Although this is a pretty dope area. If you had the fields down here, you could have a screenshot for that. No way, I can pick it up? And, oh, and throw it off in the field. Oh, it didn't really roll. I was hoping it would kind of bounce around and roll, but yeah, this is a really cool spot here. Huh. Alright. I know Artem's going to ask me to jump, so I'm jumping before Artem asks. Let's see. With the chat delay, does Artem ask us to jump? Oh, that's right. I was like, where did I park my tractor? But I just jumped to the field. I was like, okay. Let's check out this one. Okay. I'm kind of looking for flatness because jump. I figured you'd tell me. Because if you want to turn these into rice fields, they have to be really flat. Or else you gotta pay a lot of money to deform the terrain. So that's not bad. That's a pretty flat field. It does kind of hook up on this corner here. About 90 here. This one's definitely at too much of an angle. You can flatten it and fix that. Let's see. Let's do 89. Probably too much of an angle as well. Uh, 7 out of 10, there was no flip, but you stuck the landing. That is a tall tree. Like, actually, I haven't even really looked at the prices on these either, so 400,000, that's pretty expensive. I think, don't you start off with these 3 fields here? Oops, not buy. Visit. Oh yeah, these are great for rice. Look how flat these things are. That would be perfect. This whole area is just perfectly flat all the way back. So 3, 4, and 5. I think these are the fields that Bad Boy Gamer was talking about earlier. He said he combined 3 fields. These 3 together would be great. Just a huge flat area, this big thing. What about this one? Oh wow, this one's really nice and flat too. Well, it kind of gets up on that side. Other than that, really nice still. Wait, so the road... Oh, the other fields are right behind me, just over the road here? Okay. Yeah, that's another pretty flat area. I think this map has a little bit better fields for the flatness, it looks like. What about number 7 here? Did I go? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the American map definitely has flatter areas, which would kind of make sense. It's supposed to be in the south, where it's a little bit more flat. Compared to like Japan or something where it's, you know, built on volcanoes. Yeah, all of these fields look really, really good. For making rice fields anyways. Robert says there is a collectible and a small shed at the end of field 2. I did know that from Farmer Cop's video. Oh wait, no, I think it's field 4, right here. We'll go back there actually. This shed. There's a collectible in the end of field 4. I guess 4 and 5. This middle road here. This is the only collectible I know because Farmer Cop showed it off in one of his videos. I think it's this thing? Maybe it was that one. I thought it was this shit, I don't know. Oh, there it says collect. Found it. Those are the 4 fields I started with. 3, 4, 5, and the last one. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more fields on this map, too. Like, how many fields is there? 70, 80, 90, 92? Looks like the highest number. I think 90, 84... Yeah, I think 92 is the highest. Done walking for a sec? Alright, Artem. Dale, welcome in. How are you doing, Dale? Yeah, 92 different fields. The map's bigger, 4x instead of 2x? Is it, though? Huh. Maybe that's why, Spoon. That would make more sense, though, as to why more people are playing on it then, because you have more of an area to expand your farm. If you if you bought the starter one here, you could pretty much eat up all these fields around, cut down all these trees here, and turn it into something different. I didn't know that that was any bigger, though. That's interesting. Well, is there anything else you guys want to check out? Anything you guys want to see? I think this is actually the, is this the one that you can rebuild? No, this one's not it, okay. That might be it, across the... No, that one looks too good. Here maybe? How long has Season 14 been out? It's been out since the 26th of September. Oh, this is a nice little field here. 250,000 though. It has a huge slice of property. Dang. See, that's the thing that is hard sometimes. You look at this little field and you're like, oh, nice. You could buy that field and it's like, you know, you don't have any extra land, right? Like you're getting good use of all of it. But if you have all of this land, it can be a plus or a minus. If you're just looking to farm, you want to find something with not much extra, such as this one. This field goes like almost all the way to the edges, right? You're going to get the most amount of money out of that. Or like this one that doesn't have anything else. But if you buy like, for example, this one, which has all these trees up here, you can't quite farm it, but you're still paying for it. You could cut them down and make it into a field, but... I thought the new season comes out every 6 weeks. Yeah, usually it's on PTS about 6 weeks later, Artem. They said they're expecting PTS in December. So it's probably going to be here. My guess was the 2nd, I think it was. Not this Friday, but next Friday. I think that was my guess. Can you jump in the river without a tractor? Yeah, you can. I don't think you can do anything, you just can go right back out, but... Just going for a swim. It's funny because the ripple effects look really good, but when you're swimming, that big line in front, I'm just creating a huge wake. It's not quite as realistic. It'd be a lot more straight behind me. You know what I mean? Whereas when you look at it this way, it really spreads out. Do I see any fish? I don't think so. I don't think there is any fish, is there? How did we go from from farming simulator to swimming simulator. I don't know how we got here. Alright. That's new though. Yeah. They're expanding into other areas, but probably not where people want them. Now you can swim. I don't see any fish. Oh, that's funny. He's like, swim, walk, swim, walk, swim, walk. I hear ducks, but I don't see any. Sounds like you're walking in the water. That's exactly what we're trying to do. This is interesting. Farming at sea. Wait, hang on a second. This is... If they got this log here, they want you to come out here for something. Is there like a collectible out here? Or they just have that there for no reason? I find that hard to believe. Maybe they did. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I got some exploring to do on this map because there's just a lot more to explore here. I don't know. I like the map we've been playing on, but I think I might like this one more. It just seems like it's got way more stuff and like rivers and creeks and I don't know, the ferry crossing and all that stuff. It just seems like it's a little more time was put into the map. What do you guys think? I think our next series, well, now that we're done kind of exploring all the different types of animals and crops, I think we'll I'll put up a poll on the channel maybe, and I think maybe tomorrow we'll start with, I guess I don't know, I really feel like doing a grain crop and using the Macton and getting that extra bonus. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be expensive. Actually, you know what? Here, let's take a look. We'll start to try and do some math here. Where is it? So, wait, why do I have 67,000? Oh, because I bought the Rex. Hang on. Let me quit out quick. Quit. Yes. Let's do a new career. We'll do Riverbend Springs, start with 1 million. And we'll just do that just for funsies. Bye bye all. Blaine, you gotta go. See you later, Blaine. Have a good rest of your night. Tractors at sea. Yeah, we're just, we'll do some math here. We'll kind of figure out. I just started with 1 million, so we have like the most we could. Looks like Artem won, Bad Boy Gamer won, and Robert won. Congrats, guys. Alright, here we go. We'll just start with that. Okay. So if we did start a new one, we would want... Where is it? How did I go past it twice? Where's the combines at? Oh, there it is. Harvesters. We'd get this Massey Ferguson here. Don't think tires really matter too much. Okay, we'd buy that. That's 104,000. Then we'd go with the combinations for it. Buy this trailer. And actually, 6 meters. That's probably fine to drive down pretty much every road. I probably wouldn't get the header trailer at that point. But well, whatever. We'll just buy it anyways because we already did. So that would be our combine. Just looking at the prices here. So they have the New Holland CR11, the Golden CR11, and then the AF11. So Case must be trying to match it with theirs. Oh, I didn't even notice the John Deere is actually more expensive right here by 4,500. I thought those ones were the most expensive. Okay. I read the fact they did spend crazy amount of time on the USA map and really rushed the Asian one. Looks like it. That's kind of funny, Spoon, because yeah, that's what it feels like. They spent a lot of time on the North American or whatever USA map. The Asian map it's fun, but it definitely seems like they spent way more time on the American map. Like, it just seems way more detailed. Okay, so we got tractor. We'd need some sort of weeder. This one's the cheapest by quite a lot, so we'd probably go with something like that. We would need we need this one to fertilize and spread lime. We'll just keep it at the base version just to get through it. We'd probably need some sort of a plow. This one's 1.2 meters, this one's 2.5, so for more than double the width, we get only $2,000 price more. Let's do that. That's kind of small, but just kind of take a look at it anyways. Grab a stone picker here. It's the only one, so that's fine. There should be a roller around here somewhere. Here we go, rollers, 46,000. Okay, so let's just check what do we have. Okay, we still need a tractor. We've spent about 300,000 already, 305 it says. So yeah, we can pick the rocks or roll them under if we have it. We got something to fertilize and spread lime. We got something to pick the weeds. Let's see, is there something else I'm missing? We need a seeder. Something that can do wheat and stuff like that, so that'd be one of these ones. Oh, so these ones can have fertilizer too. That first one cannot, so, or first and second actually. I think 4.633, 4.6. So this one 4.6 is pretty good. I think that's probably the best to go with as far as price and width and stuff. That might be why you start with that one on the other one. Okay, that's the fertilizing unit. Someone should give me a membership, says Artem. You're funny, Artem. I think we got Spoon, Blaine, and Bad Boy in here, and Zing. Actually, and who is it? Dale? Dale that just showed up. He's, I think those are the members that are in here right now that I know of. So 54 grand for the cedar. Sorry, I'm going to try and think here. We don't need... I don't really think we need any of this. Miscellaneous, probably not right now. It's all logging stuff. Don't think we would need water or... Not doing rice. Artem, Bad Boy Gamer has gifted the most membership, so if you'd be nice to him, he's probably your best chance. Zing gifted a couple last week for my birthday, last Tuesday. Who else has gifted some? Unlimited has. Probably forget some people here. Who else? Southfang has. But the overwhelming majority have come from Bad Boy. I don't think we... Well, actually we could... Yeah, because we could use a baler if we get the straw from it. Oh, one thing... Yeah, we would also want the Macdon, so we would need the Macdon. Dang, the engine setup alone is going to be 35,000 more. Dang. We'll just go with the standard one. Then we would need this to thresh it together, I think. Mow crops together. Yeah, so that's the one we would want. Transport wheels, yes. Then we would want special headers, this one. Bad Boy Gamer, you are a great guy. He is. JJ, is this true that every Minnesotan has a pet lake in their backyard? It depends on what you consider a pet lake. We actually talked about this earlier. So Wisconsin classifies a lake as like one-fifth of the size or 1/10 of the size of what Minnesota does. So technically Wisconsin has more lakes than we do because they classify it differently. But yeah, I mean, there's water. It's kind of funny to go to other states that don't have much water and see how the houses just flock around the water. Whereas here, like, yeah, there's houses on the water, but there's so much water that it's like it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I would say pretty much anywhere you are in Minnesota, you can drive like 30 minutes and you're at a lake. Like you're always within probably a half an hour of a lake somewhere. We have a pond in our backyard, so the pet lake might be true. Okay, let's see. I think we're good on all of this stuff. Seeders, planters. Probably need a cultivator as well, just in case we don't have to plow. We could cultivate it. 3 meters, 4 meters, 4, 4, 5. The price is going up quite a bit actually, so let's go with this one. She says, haha, I knew it! Yeah, I mean, it's very common for people to have a pond or something in their backyard here. There's just little pockets of water all over the place. We have a little stream on the left side of our property, and then we have a little pond on the right side. Also, how are you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, I haven't seen you. I've seen Bryce once in the last, like, 2 months. I haven't seen you in a couple of months. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? I think we're good on the rest of this and that. So the only thing I think we would probably need would be a tractor and then a trailer to transport it, maybe? Yeah, like Finland, which has loads of lakes. Pretty much exactly the same as that, Zeb. Like, no matter where you go, you're always within like a half hour, whatever of a lake. Like you can, there's just water everywhere. So yeah, we would need some sort of a trailer, probably like this. Right? That holds 1.6 up to 8, 12. That one's up to 28 actually. That one's quite a lot more. Actually a cheaper price too. That one's up to, yeah, 30,000. This one seems like the best deal right here. A little bit longer. So yeah, the 28 meter extension. I don't know what is the cover good for anything, guys? Not that it really matters. This one's kind of just to see. And then we would probably need a tractor of some sort. We'd probably just, well, I'd probably check the deals here. Oh, look at that. There's a stone picker on sale. What do you know? Like, of all the things to go on sale. Actually, so hang on a second. If we bought this Massey Ferguson here, we wouldn't need this front header, though. If we're doing it with the, if we're doing it with the Macdon, we wouldn't need this header. I just want to see if we can attach to both of these. I don't think we need to attach to this one at all, even. Yeah, we can't. Okay. Oh, okay. Pretty good, honestly, after you started to slide into farm sim stuff. No offense, your content is great. I wasn't on very many streams, hoping to get Farm Sim 22, I believe, for my Xbox One. Yeah, but Minnesota has the Vikings, so that's pretty much a deal breaker. That's funny. Yeah, the Vikings are, well, honestly, Minnesota teams just in general are just don't have good luck. Other than the Lynx, the women's basketball team here is actually really good. Other than that, though. Then I'll pay more attention to your tactics. No, you're good. So this works. But yeah, for my hard mode is once I beat Amir, I kind of just felt like there isn't much of a challenge left. That's probably... I mean, I do want to beat it on that save eventually, just to know that it's possible to do without chain tires, because we haven't used chain tires at all, and we haven't recovered at all. We haven't repaired in the garage. We haven't bought any trailers other than... other than a couple of long log trailers. We need one for every single region so far. But yeah, I mean, I do want to beat it on there. It's just, I don't know, I haven't felt the need to really play it lately. I've been wanting to play it, but I've had some computer issues as well, so I just haven't. So yeah, I think we can get rid of the header and the header trailer, but I'm just going to leave it for now. And we just need a tractor to pull that stuff. So actually, I didn't really look at what... Sorry, I didn't really look at what we need as far as power goes for all the stuff we have. Vehicles. Okay, let's do this. So, 160. That one doesn't say. Okay, 120. That's 60, 110. So 160 so far. 110. That's that. 120. So 160 is the highest. The plow at 160. Okay. But then again, I'm about 20 minutes outside the Cleveland Browns. Oh, nice. I've been to the Cleveland Browns Stadium. It's right there on Lake Huron? No. Is that right? Huron? Superior, Michigan, Huron, Ontario. No, it's on. Is it on Erie? I can't remember. Erie. Yeah, there we go. I had to think about it for a second. Like, actually, Erie sounds better. But yeah, I've been to their stadium. Back in 2008, it was. That's crazy. It seems like so long ago now. Wow. Alright, tractor with at least 160. About 15 minutes from Lake Erie. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I just remember going there and it's like right on the water. It's pretty cool. So 112, 75, 75, 117, 114, 140, 90. So the Kloss is close at 155. So this Fent can do it, 170. That's the only tractor in the small tractor category that can do it, this Fent. Medium tires, wheel weights. Try and go, there we go, standard. I have one medium tractor, one large tractor. Design line, what is that? Okay, just like an added expense, it looks like. Black Beauty. Front loader attacher, oh that would be sweet. 1500, that's not bad. I would definitely buy that. We'd have 135,000, so this would be really quite expensive to do this. We need a front loader, probably let's just do Quickie, the cheapest one here. I gotta see if this one even attaches here. Just curious, I heard you guys talking about it earlier. Like, Farm Sim SnowRunner uses real-life locations. Does, like Dawn in Ontario, does it make up the map names entirely? No. So Kola Peninsula is like, well, map names maybe, I guess. But like Duncan Bay in British Columbia is a real place. I think I think the map names might be, but they're based on stuff like, so here's an example, and this is kind of probably a bad one, but Yellow Rock National Forest, or wait, is that right? The one in Maine. But if you, like, what's another term for rock? Stone, right? Yellow stone. So, it's, like I said, it's a bad example because it's not in Maine. It's like totally different, but I just thought about that. Maybe that's, could be one of them, Yellowstone. Okay, front loader attachment. We could do maybe some pallet forks. Buy that. And then maybe a bucket. I don't know if we need a bucket or a bale spike, maybe. Probably a bale spike as well. Let's do that. And that, I think, should be it for that then. We'll grab, how much is this bucket? 2,300, and this one is 1,000, so we definitely want that. That's 15,000, holy crap. 10 times the price for 3 times the amount. Yikes. So it's based on Yellowstone National Park in Maine. That makes sense. No, I don't. So there's a Yellowstone National Park, but it's in Wyoming. But I'm saying I think it's based. I think they might get some of their names by kind of some of that stuff. But like Duncan Bay is a real location. So Kola Peninsula is a real location in Russia. The Don is a real location in Russia. I think all of them are real locations as far as the region goes. But the map names I'm not quite sure on. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see if we can grab this bucket. Oh, that's kind of weird. It's like really tilted down. Does it not work with that one? Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this would be a pretty good setup here to have everything we would need, pretty much. The only problem is we don't have any land and we only have $110,000 left over, but that would give us a trailer. We'd have a planter. We wouldn't need this header trailer and trailer, actually. We could sell that. That'd be $30,000 more that we could use for land. We have a weeder, trailer for lime and fertilizer. We have a plow, rock picker, roller, some forks for picking up pallets, bale spike, bucket, front loader, the tractor itself, the Macdon with the swathing header, the old combine with the part that would pick up the swath, and then the plow or cultivator. So in case we don't need to plow the field, we could cultivate it, and that would be everything that we would probably need. So what do we got? About 130,000-ish left over. Let's just like grab this field. That's 225. So we might have to go with one of these. Oh geez, that one has a lot of trees out the back. Oh, all 3 of those actually do have a pretty good size area there. District, welcome in. How are you doing, District? So yeah, we'd probably try to find something with a little less extra land, something that's sort of just the field. That way you're not paying as much. Doing good? That's awesome. Glad to hear that. Sorry I got back to you pretty late last night. I guess I said it in the message, but I opened it up and must have not noticed that I had opened it, and then I got back. I checked like 2 days later. I was like, he hasn't messaged me back, and then I'm like, oh shoot, actually I guess he did. So that's my bad. You wouldn't need a plow, just the cultivator? Yeah, but I would play with plowing on, so I would need to, every third harvest, I would need to plow it. So I guess we wouldn't need the plow right away, but it would be something that we'd have to buy fairly quickly. Yeah, all these fields pretty much include a bunch of trees, which is kind of nice if you want to cut down the trees. Oh, here we go. This one would be a good one. There's like almost no extra land on that one. 214 though, that's really expensive. So for the Xbox One, I can get Farm Sim 19 for $20, 22 for $60. I have questions. Does anyone play 19 anymore? If there's a big difference between the two, if it's even worth it. I don't think anybody really plays 19 anymore. I'm sure there's some people who do, but probably not much. No worries, we'll continue or connect eventually. Yeah, maybe sometime later this week if you got a chance. I was planning on maybe playing it this week, but maybe next week we'll be able to connect later this week and try maybe next week. I don't know, we'll see. Just gotta lease it. That's a good point, Zing. Actually, every third year it would probably save us a lot of money. Ooh, 41 here looks pretty good as well. And actually that looks like it starts with, is that wheat? No. Barley? What is that? Oh, it says it's wheat. Why did that not? Oh, there we go. Worked that time. Oh, 36. That's really nice right there. 36 and 37 are 37 is pretty prime as well. It's got all that, but there's no trees, it looks like. Nice and flat. Those would be really good fields. Yeah, you don't need the equipment every month. That's a good point, Zing. But we could also just we could also borrow some money. I don't usually like to do that, but we could do that as well. We could buy, like, let's say we buy this one. Well, that's too expensive. That one's too expensive too, but I guess if I sell the header quick. Where is that? Right here. Sell. And then we wouldn't need that trailer either, sell. So if we hadn't made the mistake of buying it, we would probably have enough for it. Or we would have enough for it. We could buy this. And then this would be our land. We wouldn't have any place for tools or anything. But that's fine. You also don't need the Macdon. Yeah, that's a good point as well, Zing. But then that would be enough for everything that we would pretty much want. They could buy... I mean, that's like a ideal setup, Zing. Like enough to get everything processed, and like I bought like 3 different attachments for this. Like you wouldn't need all 3, right? You could probably, as I showed off on my my Asian save, you can get the bale spikes, and you can usually pick everything up with those. So you could just get the bale spikes, and I don't know why I would really need this bucket, but you know, probably useful for something. So I kind of bought a bunch of stuff that you don't really need, but it'd be having all of this would kind of be the way to go. Like, yeah, I probably wouldn't. To be honest, I probably would skip on the rock picker because that just damages your equipment a little faster. Probably skip on the roller. That's only like a 2 or 3% bonus. Like you said, you can probably just rent the plow every 3rd year and not have to sit on it for that amount of time. Maybe a smaller trailer. If we did skip on the plow every 3rd year, we could probably get a smaller tractor, because the reason we had to get this one was just for the horsepower. So yeah, there's a bunch of things we could change, but this would be a pretty good setup here. Just kind of taking a look at it math-wise, see how much you would kind of have / need for it. And then I was going to take a look at the businesses around here, see what we have. Bakery, tailor shop. What is this? Dredging boat? Huh. Cement factory. Oh, is that Cooper? Looks like Cooper, I don't know. The old mill. The sawmill. What other places we got? Carpentry. Grain mill. And paper factory. I don't know if I clicked on that one. Canning factory. Biogas plant. That's in the top right. If I remember, the big change from FS19 to 22 is the landscaping tool. As far as gameplay, I don't think there was that big of a change. New farmers have to struggle their way up, true. Thanks, Elder. My main concern is if anyone really plays it, I don't want to buy a dead game. Yeah, I hear you there. I don't know. I would say probably go with 22, but if it's $60, I wouldn't go with that because that's the same as 25. At that point, you might as well go with 25. So it's either 19 or 25, I would say. And there's a pretty good amount of changes from 19 to 25. There's quite a bit more crops. There's still a lot more vehicles that have to come into the game and different trailers and all that kind of stuff that are not in it yet. And there's some bugs and stuff that need to be fixed. But doesn't Bryce have 19? I thought I saw Bryce playing that. Or was that you talking about you'd buy it for yourself, not for both of you? Not really sure on that. I don't do multiplayer. Alright. Yeah, I think that was pretty much what we all wanted to do. That if this would be a pretty good setup if you had if you were going for wheat or oats or something like that, but I'm not sure. I might go with some silage. Maybe we'll do some logging. I don't know how we'll start the series, but I think I'll put up a poll on the channel right after this and see what most of the viewers vote, and maybe we'll go with that. We'll see. But yeah, again, this, like Zing said, this is not, don't need the Macton. That's like 135,000 plus the header is like another 35 or something. That's like 170 that you definitely do not need. And then you wouldn't need this header, you'd use the other one. This is probably pretty expensive as well. What was that? 52,000 just for that header. So yeah, it's getting quite expensive to go with this setup, but I'll think about it a little bit. Can't wait for Farm Sim 28. Yeah, but he gives me the same answer he doesn't know anyway. Oh, okay. I would say it'd probably be between 19 and 25. I would rule out 22 just because if you're going to pay $60, you might as well get the newer one. But I don't know if you want to pay $20 for an old game or $60 for a new one. It's kind of a... Maybe... Here's what I would do, actually. I would suggest playing it on Bryce's, see how well you like it, and if you do really like it, I would say go get 25. If you play it and you think it's okay, then maybe go get 19. Because you're not really into it, but that would give you the chance to play it. But if you do really like it, then you can buy the new one. That's what I would do. Because you already have it at your house with Bryce, so you can play the game. So, but alright guys, I think that's where we're going to end it for today. I probably won't continue this little save. I just was jumping in to kind of mess around and buy some stuff and see how much money we'd be left with, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I think we'll start a map here, or start a save on Riverbend Springs, but maybe not, we'll see. Might be playing some SnowRunner, or maybe some Construction Simulator, or maybe some different stuff on here, we'll see. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Yes, I want to quit. Did it just freeze? Oh, there we go. Alright. Thank you, Spoon. Thank you, Zing. Thank you, Zeb, Robert, Pro Curl, had to think about your name for a second. Artem, Hauser, if I said your name correctly. District, Truth Lies, Bad Boy. Anybody else that I missed? Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon.